ready to die.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tyler's Tavern. My name's Tyler. I go by SCTX Tyler Yo on social media, and this is my tavern. We're gonna be. Whoa! I have the wrong pre-show. Anyway, we're gonna start like we always do, and talk about what we're drinking. I've been informed that we have a couple exciting drinks up. I'm gonna start. Mine's not exciting. It's just kind of sad. Well, first I got the Sleepy, so I have like this big old peace tea for some sugar and caffeine. But sadder is I have one of the last cans of Poor Brothers Brewery.
Oh my god!
Our local,
in the chat.
Yeah, our local brewery here is potentially shutting down. They said they were going to shut down because they couldn't get any loans out, and it was a really cool community center. They did a lot of stuff. So support your local businesses while you have the ability to do so. That's really important because one day they might not be there. So there's a GoFundMe going on. You hope you pull it through, but it's a long shot. So that's what I got. Emily, you're next down.
I'm next. I am once again drinking the Honey Agave St. Arnold cider, and I also have put aside some of Colton's drink because I tasted it earlier and it's real tasty. So I got 2 drinks tonight.
He's excited to get to that. Colin, you're next.
I'm on doctor's orders to be a hydro homie.
Hell yeah, brother. H2O.
Stay hydrated.
That's right.
Mark, I was heard you had something good.
Yes, I went to Nature's Brewing and I got a king cake ale.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa!
Side tangent. At work, we have too many king cakes. We've gone through 6 king cakes in the last week because people keep trying to be good. What happened was someone bought a king cake, and then a bunch of people was like, "Oh, I'll bring another king cake." And then they bought king cakes, and then clients brought king cakes, and now we all have the diabetes, and it's becoming a problem.
And now we all have diabetes.
A couple things with that. First of all, that's what the baby's for.
I know.
The baby decides. The baby
Like
decides.
this situation has already been figured out, and y'all just ignore it.
And it's
Y'all
like,
have
you can't not
problems
eat the
that have
king
already
cake.
been solved.
I think we
Certainly.
secretly have some feeders, you know.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo.
All right, what you got? Secondly, what?
Secondly, those are some rookie numbers. You got to pump up those numbers, man.
No more cake. All right. Next down is Colton.
Alright, I need you to process. I'm about to say 4 words, and they're going to sound like 4 different products, but it is one product.
Yeah, I'm here.
Chocolate,
Okay.
okay, whiskey,
All right.
Alright, I'm already disgusted. Go ahead.
mocha,
Alright.
It's just chocolate again.
Chocolate twice.
cream.
Alright, you
Okay.
missed me.
It's just
Why?
chocolate.
Why does it have to describe chocolate and mocha? That's the confusing part.
It's funny, I didn't think about it that way because my brain for a real long time thought that mocha meant coffee because
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
dumb.
baby, mocha means chocolate.
Yeah,
but
I know
it usually
that- I
means
know that
chocolate in the
now.
context of
Yeah.
coffee.
Yes.
So
There's usually an implied coffee hint in there.
I haven't even drank it yet. I mean, let's see.
Oh, have I tried it before you tried it?
Yeah, you did.
It just tastes like chocolate milk.
It doesn't taste like coffee. There's no coffee taste.
It's just chocolate milk.
Whiskey
This
and
is-
chocolate
this is
milk.
It's just
Chocolate-
whiskey and chocolate milk.
Oh,
chocolate
that-
milk with whiskey in it.
That was just my
basically.
good night drink when I was like 7.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
we got
big brain.
we got baby drinks, baby alcohol
All right.
drinks.
Next down on the list is Connor.
Yo, what up? I had a really busy weekend, so I don't want to go too crazy. I had a message and coat earlier. Probably just gonna be a hydro homie. Maybe get an Arnold Palmer going here, or maybe just a light sip of whiskey, but nothing fancy.
So we just gonna skip over the fact that his busy weekend involved going straight bracket, didn't lose a goddamn game.
Congratulations to
in Virtua Fighter 5.
Connor. He went out to Frosty Faustings, where he got first place in Virtual Fighter. Like,
What the
legitimately,
fuck?
congratulations. He didn't drop a
Connor!
single game.
Yeah,
Colton's
That's not the
offended.
first thing you talked about when you fucking.
I did. It was all over the Discord.
It was literally all over
Is
General
awesome.
Chat.
Like I would.
It was
I
all
would.
over General Chat.
I
But
did
all
not
I'm saying
see
is
it.
if I ever
didn't
win a
drop
major,
a game.
Yeah,
if I win a major for
Like-
anything, I don't care if it's fucking flipping a quarter. If I win a major, I'm going to be the most obnoxious motherfucker y'all know.
Yeah,
You're talking about Virtua Fighter?
Yeah, Virtua Fighter.
Yes.
Sick, dude. That's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
it was like a 60 man
awesome.
bracket, 63 man, is that right?
42.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Fucking,
I
that was
didn't
a
drop a
legitimate
game.
bracket he kicked out.
I'm nice with it. Everybody got buys. I got no buys. I got no DQs.
He got no buys. He got all W's.
The only buy I got was for my seating.
All them free ass people in the bracket.
Oh,
Didn't
by the
drop
way,
a single game. I'm nice with it.
There it is.
I'm nice
Didn't drop a
with
single
it.
game.
Nice with it. All right, last on the list is Charles. What you got?
You already know Hydro Homie because Rick has to be the most physically fit person in this party. Just saying. IRL as well. So
Damn.
Hydro
Well,
Homie.
Fight me.
Yeah, that's a
All
challenge.
right. All right.
Pappa.
All right. Well, first, people who are eagle-eyed might have noticed the stream looks a little bit different because down over that way, the bottom right corner, we have a goal. So as soon as we get 50 followers on Twitch, we're going to have a beignet stream where I'm going to invite all these people to my home and we're going to cook some beignets. It's going to be great and delicious. I think it's going to be a good
That'd
time.
be great. Yummy, in my tummy.
We get 100 subscribers on YouTube. We're going to have a gumbo stream. So go mash those things.
I have questioned about Dumbo Stream.
Yes.
Which one of us is death rolled by Gator? Yes, thank you.
Bruh.
If anybody can't make it, that's the lore.
Okay.
But speaking of which, take the second to go follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. It's free. You get to catch up on all the VODs on YouTube and watch live on Twitch, which is every other Thursday at 6:30. The videos go live on YouTube every Thursday at noon. If you like the world or you're just curious about something that I say and you want to learn more, we have a World Anvil you can go check out, and then Twitter for news. Alternating Tuesdays from this game is Starfinder. Connor, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, Starfinder set in the far future of the Pariah sector, thousands of years after history has been forgotten. We have a bunch of brave adventurers going out, solving missions, high risk, high reward, high payout, high emotions. The next session, it will be our 10th session, which was going to be special for revenge reasons. But I feel like those have been met last week.
This campaign was
Like
very
those
unhinged
requirements
and very
met.
funny for a long time. And then last session it was very sad.
Last session was very numbers,
It was a
not friendly.
Pain.
Listen, this is exactly what I would say right before I absolutely dropped the ball on my players.
Damn, you're right. No,
I
you're
think
right,
he's
Colton.
just trying to
Trying to make us
hit,
feel safe.
hit us with the unexpected. Yeah.
All right.
But no, next one will be the 10th. Go check that out. Twitch.tv, Limey Porcupine.
Catch the VODs
Same
on
time.
YouTube, too.
Yeah, catch them on YouTube. YouTube, same as the Twitch. Pre-stream goes live at 6:30. Session begins at 7. It'll be cool. Check it out.
Great time. All right, and then final piece of housekeeping. During last time's Tavern Therapy, I remembered to do something I wanted to do since session 1, and I've forgotten each time, which is award inspiration. So we all talked it over here in Tavern Therapy. That's the time where if you're hopping in live Twitch chat, you can help us decide as well.
Do that.
Of whoever does some really great role playing. And last time we decided, based off of the role playing with the shopkeeper of the bookstore and the blacksmith, Totho, Charles, Leo Man, you have been awarded a point of inspiration. You have to use it in this session. If you don't, it expires.
Let's fucking go!
Oh shit, that did happen.
Yep.
Oh damn.
So,
That boy feeling
If you,
inspired.
the viewer, want to interact and tell us who you think should have awarded, hop and watch live. It's Tavern Therapy is the show after the show, where we decompress, talk about all the drama that happened, goals and
Just shit
aspirations for the
post.
characters, shit
my
posting.
Some of that.
Hop in there. It's a good time.
I have
Alright.
Photopea open right now.
With that being all housekeeping done, I'm going to go into the recap. This one's a little long, but not as long as last time. By the way, on YouTube, I do put the timestamp. So if you ever want to skip past introductions or recap because you've already watched it, feel free to hit the timestamp in YouTube. So now, the party is finally firmly in their positions within the military of the United Shard. They've been informed of their ultimate mission, Operation Rougarou, and have begun taking steps towards completion. The first of which was to fight an alligator that almost took their lives and almost got them dishonorably discharged from their position in the military. On the night following this event, they all had peaceful sleep, except for Yaros, who had a rough night. The next day was mostly a free day for the party, which Scarlet first used to begin her write-up for the mission so far. Then Brand had everybody head to the neighborhood barbershop in Midtown, where he hoped to meet the people who had summoned them there, the barbers. He talked to one of them there, who said he did write the letter, but he's busy leading up to the festival, so to head back after hours once the festival is over. The party then headed to Old Ben's Bookstore, where Vi and Scarlet got some Red Bear comics. Scarlet additionally got a romance novel, The Many Faces of Love. Totho also got some beginner books for reading and math free from the owner, and they spent the night reading their new purchases.
If anyone messes with Ben,
it's all you, then me. The next day was the parade of the Red Bloom Festival, where the party witnessed many powerful druids start their titular red algae bloom in a crazy display of magical power, and it did indeed look like the river was red with blood. Many of the districts and factions with Rooford had floats in the parade, and they displayed kind of what they were all about. After this, they headed to the annual cook-off, hosted by the Rooford Review newspaper, banquet hall in the Heights. Escorted by General Kavanaugh, the party were able to attend and eat food from all the members of the restaurant collective, which were all delicious. However, Totho found great problems with the raspberry beignets and herb bratwurst, and voiced his issues to the owners, who were offended. Scarlet tried to channel this into a food critic, and when they went to go turn in their ballots for the winner of the cook-off, they were shooed away by the actual food critic of the Rooford Review. While waiting for the results, they talked a short bit with the owner of the bank in town, and General Kavanaugh, who had talked about strengthening their security. Soon the winner was announced as Chef Sebastian LeBlanc of Vittles. The party walked around the festival to get the feeling of things, while restaurant owners cleaned up, headed back to Vittles after the party. Eventually they all arrived, and Totho, with the help of Chef Sebastian, tried to apologize to everyone for what he had said. In an official vote, the collective agreed to forgive, but in penance he had to run a lap around Rougeford, the city, which Scarlet also agreed to join in for her part. The rest of the investigator then questioned the restaurant cooperative and found that they were mostly indifferent to the low magic crystals, although they indirectly benefited, but seemed to enjoy the war effort as it posted a challenge to them in their culinary arts, and they could help feed more people. The next day, the Investigator S.Q.U.A.D, their new official name, all headed to their individual activities during the Red Blues Festival. Totho, Yaris, Brand, and Chris went to the weapons display, where they saw great weapons and the uses of low magic crystals from the blacksmith, Fletcher, and armorer. While at the blacksmith, Totho connected some dots to his past. When the blacksmith was showing off a low magic crystal sword, he noticed that it was just like the precious sword from his father made for him. And in further talking, he found out the father used to apprentice here, as well. He was a scrawny kid who used to run with the wrong crowd. When he asked how his father was, they mentioned how he grew up and had to get out of that crowd for his family, but it had its consequences. They, at this time, went to the Battle of Rougeford display at the museum, where a gentleman gave her a tour. It showed many parts of the old ways of life, as well as the story of the Battle of Rougeford and many of its pieces of art. At the end, she also met the librarian who works next door. And then finally, Scarlet headed off to the Sunrise Theater, where she saw a painting exhibit. She talked to the artist Gaskell, who talked about the way he does things and the way he tries to express himself within the Rougeford Conservatory of the Arts, and it inspired Scarlet to start drawing. The day is Tuesday, March 23rd, in the year of Paylor 765. The festival is in full swing. It's now a beautiful sunny day, and we find Scarlet motivated and inspired by Gaskell to pick up some art supplies, which he said to head to Copperpinchers. So we're going to go ahead and head there. Alright, just gotta get myself oriented. Man, y'all started this shit post early, huh? I hadn't even seen, but I hear you cackling.
Oh shit! Let me go ahead and see what they talk about over there.
Inside joke.
Inside check.
Does anybody have the spreadsheet with everyone's schedule for Red Bloom?
It's gonna be.
I think
you
that's
have to scroll up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking.
I'm scrolling
Whack.
up for you.
I don't see it
Keep
yet.
scrolling. Don't stop.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
All right.
I will link it.
Yeah.
At the end.
So Scarlet, you enter this massive multi-story store, and you see all kinds of general goods, and bits and bobs around. It's almost like an overstuffed with the amount of minutia in here. There are quite a few people browsing the goods that are placed around, and you see an eccentric gnomish man behind the counter checking out a lady. He has a full mane of red hair and a long red mustache. He finishes up with her checking out and goes, "Hello, welcome to Copperpinchers. Is there anything I can help you with?"
Hey, I was just looking for some art supplies. Just some basic stuff, some paper and pencils and maybe some paints.
Well, surely. Let's go up to the 3rd floor. I got some bits and bobs and papers and pens. Best you ever see up there. And he kind of overexcitingly walks you up there. You can tell this place is kind of packed. And he goes, "Oh yeah, right over here. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?"
I don't think that Glasgow gave me anything in particular that I needed.
Well, I got paints, I got wax, I got oil paints, I got pencils, I got... What you want?
Oh gosh, well, I didn't write down what exactly it was that...
he had paintings. It was a painting exhibit.
It was painting. Yeah, no, I knew it was painting. I just couldn't remember. Was it oil paints, watercolor?
I don't think you asked, and I don't think you would know.
Damn. Scarlet.
It was also very magical.
And
get that Trayola.
Scarlet blinks and she's like, paint.
Oh yeah, you want acrylic or oil or?
Son of a bitch.
How much would one of each be? Of both.
They're
of basic colors.
With the paper involved, I'd say a silver piece.
Scarlet's eyes grow wider.
I didn't think I'd have to play it, but let me go ahead and pull it up.
Let's go! First meatball. Is this the first meatball parade of the campaign?
I played meatball parade when y'all were at the.
Getting our check. That's right. We just couldn't hear it.
Yeah, y'all can't.
That's
I have it playing now, but y'all can't hear it. Yeah, so he goes a silver piece, and he looks at you, looking through him.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. So.
All right. Let's go ahead. Basic colors. We'll get red, orange, yellow, green, blue, black, white.
Roy G. Biv.
Yeah. Here's some paper, and are you gonna need any brushes, or you got that, or?
Yes, brushes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's gonna be another 5 copper.
Okay. Oh gosh.
So
she
it's gonna be...
fumbles with her stuff, and she's like, I meant to talk to Mr. Glassglow about all this, and
the talk you did have with him was he was saying you can get good shit over at Harmonic Hordes, but you get cheap shit at Copperpinchers.
Yeah.
But I would think that you're inspired, but you weren't knowledgeable to know the questions to ask.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, so she'll just get, I guess, a little bit of everything that she might need.
All right, here you go. Remember to come back to the best shop in the world, Copperpinchers.
Very cool. Is it, what all else does he have here? Looking around.
He seems to have fucking everything. This is a wild store. It has all kinds of bits and bobs, and basically anything that doesn't already have a niche in the thing, this dude has it. He's made a business of selling anything you can't find anywhere else.
Nice. Yeah, I guess I don't think that Scarlet really needs anything else. It's just coming to get some.
Just to remind everybody, free time isn't necessarily a rare resource. You'll have plenty of time if y'all ever want to come back and do stuff.
Oh, she will ask. Could I get a case too for my stuff? A little. A case for all my paints?
Sure. Let me look. He kind of sizes it up, and Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm imagining just like a pile of art supplies, like on the, like there's a pile of paint stuff on the counter.
like there's definitely like an art section that's just kind of stuff. He's like, ah, sure, and he goes and like walks to a different bookcase, opens it up, takes some junk completely unrelated, comes back, but it like does nicely fit your stuff. He goes, that'll be another 5 copper.
Yeah. All right.
So it'll be 3 silver.
Excellent. Okay. Beautiful.
All right.
rip
It's
off,
nice doing business. Make sure to come back to Copperpinchers.
Will do. Thank you, sir.
Hopefully that's the only meatball hell of the session.
It won't be.
Hope one hand.
Yeah, I just didn't think I was going to need it.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Yeah, so everybody is going to... I don't have anything furnished, but we're going to go ahead and pull y'all in. Just for the atmosphere.
So I'm just gonna put case of art supplies on my inventory.
Yeah, we'll just know that it's just like paint and brushes and paper. Like, you'll be fine for a while. So yeah, you guys all the 4 of y'all are coming from the weapons display. Scarlet would have probably dipped a little bit early with her exhibit, and then Vi comes from the heights. You all kind of converge over here at Ned's Noodle Bar, where you had decided to go to lunch.
Yes.
What does Ned's Noodle Bar look like?
It's a small, like, compared to Vittles and some of the other restaurants, it's a, like, long, skinny building that kind of has places. And it's the Red Bloom Festival, so everything's pretty packed. And so most of the tables are all kind of taken up. But it's like one of those maybe 10, 12 feet wide, but like, 30, 40 feet deep. And he has kind of a small kitchen area behind him that's mostly open concept.
Nice.
This place looks pleasant.
Yeah, this is where we got what did we get from here? What was it? Ramen.
Yeah, we got the ramen.
Oh, hey, welcome to the bar. Just come up to the counter whenever you're ready. You can see he's like frantically like moving noodles and dumping sauce and stirring, and they're just trying to keep up. It's a busy day.
Yeah. Scarlet will go up to the counter and order herself some nudes.
Yeah, what kind of noodles do you want? We have ramen, we have spaghetti, we have macaroni.
Well, I first got I had y'all's ramen at the food competition at the cook-off. So that.
Oh yeah, you were the guys that were the help chef, right? You have the coin you gave you.
Yeah, and she pulls it out of her pocket and she shows him.
Yeah, sure. Anybody with a coin, y'all eat free today.
Ooh, awesome.
What you want?
The good ramen. The good.
All right, that's a ramen. How about the rest of you guys?
Same.
Yeah, I enjoyed it plenty enough yesterday. I think I'd like to have it again.
And you look at the menu, and it's an eclectic group of foods. Like
anything with noodles.
It's anything with noodles.
I think I'd like to try this. How do you pronounce it? Is it Zaitai?
Oh, the ziti. Yeah, I can do some baked ziti. All right.
Yes.
Damn.
I like that. The
I'm
Zaitai.
amazed that Tyler was able to tell what you meant, because I did not.
Listen, Tyler and I have the same variant of brain rot. You got it.
Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength.
They're the same brain cells?
It's where you're so
Same
smart.
underlying disease.
It's where you're so smart that the number overflows and you go into the negative.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'll have whatever's got lizard in it.
Lizard. He thinks. He goes. I
Branching
don't.
out from scorpions, huh?
Yeah, what, you think that because I ferment scorpions that's the only thing that I eat?
You do like
I mean,
that though. That is
it's
your
one of
favorite
like
dog.
the 3 things.
I don't
that
like how it
you-
tastes. It's
You
medicinal.
I
No.
thought you did like it. I thought you liked
No,
bitter
it's
flavors.
horrible.
Oh.
Well, okay, whatever. I was just thinking, you told us that it didn't taste horrible.
Yeah. So I've gone through the menu. I don't think I have a lizard.
Well, of course I'm going to tell you that when you're my patient. Fine, I'll take whatever.
All right.
How about the ramen? He'll have the ramen too.
I mean,
All right. Hey,
I was gonna
I'll get him something special.
Okay, cool.
Brand, I mean, maybe next time you want to order lizard. I mean, gator's just kind of like a big lizard, right?
That's
Jesus
true.
Christ.
What's wrong?
What? Is there something wrong with that?
No.
I'm just trying to help
Big,
the man
it's a
actually get a meal.
big reptile.
Care about what I eat. I just eat anything.
So you would like scorpion.
You should.
I want something with. Does it have protein?
Yeah, I can fill it with protein. Here's you want to try some pad thai? It has lots of egg, and I can do shrimp or chicken or pork. I can fill it up.
Oh, do you know what would be really good on that?
What?
Ofa?
What?
Lofa?
He looks through you. Now,
God
Oh,
damn it,
no.
Colin! God damn it!
This is why we can't have anything nice.
KK just like wheezes and walks away.
all right, well, y'all go find a table. I'll bring you noodles out in a bit.
Appreciate you.
So y'all kind of have to wait for a minute, but you see someone's like walking away from their table. You see people are churning here. They're not trying to take up the space for too long. And eventually you go sit down and you find a spot. And yeah, y'all all have big, beautiful bowls of what you ordered. They seem strange being on the same table together. Yeah, bofa. It seems strange seeing them all on the table at once, but like everybody's having a good time. It's good food.
That's quite good.
Good nudes.
There's all the slurping sounds.
Yep.
So, what did you guys go see? Anything interesting?
I went to the historical exhibit at the museum.
Oh, that sounds
It's I'm somewhat curious.
informative?
Very curious how these people live in their history. So it was very informative. Learned a lot. So there's a very nice fellow there, Finley, I believe his name is.
Scarlet, as she's got her mouth full of noodles and she's slurping, she like takes a breath after. She's like, "You guys want to see my paint kit?" And she pulls it out and she like slams it on the table, and she pats the case and she's like, "This baby fits so many paints."
So
She'll
many
like
crayons.
open it. So she's
If
fucking
you
full
had
of
to-
crayons.
You had to quantify it. How many paints?
ROYGIV 6.
With all
Six.
these paints, did you actually get any practice
Yeah, there's
canvases?
paper. And she
Okay, I
pulls
was
out,
go. Yeah.
she pulls out like a notebook of papers. It's like a nice thick, like painting paper.
Okay, what type of paints are these? Are these pastels?
I
What-
got
what-
some acrylic.
acrylics?
I got some
Yes.
oil. I got some watercolor. I got these crayons that he says melts into paint, which is pretty cool. But I'm a little bit scared of that, so I probably won't ever use those.
So what's the reason why you just? So you got some of everything, but
I wanted some of everything, and so he gave me some of everything.
is it to find your different style of paint, or are you just
I'm
trying to?
I'm gonna be an artist. I've decided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've established that, but you didn't answer the question like at all. Let's try this again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try everything. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Wait till she
Yeah, I mean that's why I got. That's why I got so many.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, y'all have this conversation,
giant
and you finish up your food, and at this time you hear loud cheering from outside. Yay! Woo! Let's go!
What on
What's
earth
all
is that?
Sounds
Let's
like
go
a
check
party.
it out.
Yeah.
Scarlet stands up and goes to check
Get
out
up
the
and go with her.
screens.
Absolutely, I'm getting up and I'm moving.
Yeah, Brand's also curious.
So you see coming down from the street like a carriage of horses carrying a cart that seems to be decorated with like flowers and streamers, and there's a banner on the side, and as it passes you see written on the side, "War Heroes dash the Black Iron Bandits," and you see the four of them on top.
Oh. Oh man, it's the
My
Black
heart,
Iron
my heart is
Bandit.
so full.
So yeah, I would like you to also roleplay them being on top, however they feel like they would be presented in this moment.
Yeah, what do we see you idiots do?
Shepard is definitely just like sitting as away from the drought as he can. Just he looks like a genetic freak.
Leon is definitely like on the side of the thing as far as he can go and like waving at people. And anytime somebody's hand's a little too close, he kind of like snaps at it trying to get a finger.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I think Zelroth looks suspiciously like he's like a criminal, like he stole something, and that he's like completely out of place
he
here.
fucking looks narked. Like
Yeah, he looks absolutely
What
not. Like
is-
he's
Like
like
he's been
looking
picked up by
around,
the
like
I just
as if
imagine
a cop's
Al.
gonna pick him up at any moment.
I just imagine Al is just like cutting a promo.
Yes, basically. He's just, you know, like when a wrestler is doing the entrance.
They
and
say
they're
that
just
the
like,
war heroes have a 50% chance. Like, you look at me, and then you look at Samoa Joe.
he's just on the edge high-fiving everybody.
yeah,
Oh my
you can see
God.
like everybody's like, the crowd's like, yeah, you did it. Yeah. And they go and they high five and they like pull their hands
Scarlet,
when they realize Leon's not high fiving people.
Scarlet turns to Vay and KK, and she's like, "Wow, those guys look so cool."
What a bunch of strange fellows.
Y'all had seen these people before in the
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Doesn't
seen them
change.
actually.
Doesn't
No.
change.
No.
Scarlet still thinks they're cool.
You
I
killed
could
an
ever get-
entire village of people. They're not cool.
They killed a village of people.
What?
They did.
It was pretty brutal.
Do you know that? Were you there?
Yeah.
Were you there when it happened?
Wasn't there, but it was a village
you know
north
about
of
it.
where I'm from. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
you know
I'm
anybody
catching
from
what you're
there?
spitting.
Oh, and they're war heroes now. But yeah, death was.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
most war heroes did a fair amount of killing.
Y'all,
That's true.
Everybody who's not Colton, roll a history check.
Damn.
DC 10.
Sure. Boobada boobada boop.
Where is my history? There you are.
Ooh, look at that!
Nat 20.
I got
21.
a nat one.
I got a
Yeah,
19,
that
but it's a
one.
-1, so it's an 18.
Bro, fucking saves these. We twins.
Everybody who got above a
Yes.
10, you know the story of what happened in episode, what was it, 3 or 4 of
it was
Exiled
5.
Outlaws? Yeah, it was maybe
Yeah.
5. So you would know that.
No, it was 4, because I think there were only 5 total.
You would know that they did indeed kill many people, but what has been presented as the truth is that they were aiding the Exile Outlaws. Like that was a town of sympathizers to these people who committed true
But-
atrocities and were stopping them.
But weren't the townspeople, weren't they helping the terrorist?
Yeah, that's what the government wants you to think.
Why would they lie
Scarlet.
about that?
Why would the government lie?
Yes, your leaders, do they not tell you the truth?
Ooh.
The betterment of your group?
Yeah.
Scarlet blinks stupidly. She rolled a 1. She just blink.
You're just
I
having a
mean,
good, you're just smiling.
Though
Yeah.
the ignorance on you. Much
I know,
you have to learn.
Brand sort of looks down as if tips over his imaginary glasses. He says, "Our leaders."
Oh yeah. You get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're in the army with us. They're your leaders
Yeah,
too.
we're in it.
You're in it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in it. Well,
Yeah.
Part of
I
the
mean,
problem, yeah.
Yay!
we could probably ask them about it too, huh? Because we work with them now, huh? Do you think we have to like go through a whole thing to talk to them, or
I'm not talking to those guys.
you don't want to talk to them?
I mean, don't you want to know how to get a pardon? You know what? Never mind.
yeah, I mean, if
That's
we
out of
really
character.
fuck up,
That's out of character. Fucking left. Oh my god.
yeah, I mean, if we really fuck up, I mean, they'd be the ones to talk to. I
Vay is like very confused. They're like, why would the leaders lie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's-
just
it's-
very clearly puzzling it over.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Her being like, where she's from, and
Yeah, she is
stranger
a
in
very
lost
like
world.
idealistic, naive person. So
Oh, I see. I thought she was being sarcastic.
No, like she's
no, no.
That's,
her
that's
dad's
all
the
right.
tribes
Brand is
leader.
pessimistic enough that
It still
makes
fits.
sense
It
and
still
can't-
fits.
yeah.
Yeah, I might not have the best memory, but I think I recall them saying that there was another person there, in that battle working with these fellers. I wonder why they're not on the parade route as well.
Man, y'all really paid attention in history class. I slept.
mean,
I
you
just
know,
slept all through history class. I don't remember any of these.
nah, I was just trying to. I mean, I'm kind of following
I
some
haven't.
family lineage. Going out and fighting, so I kind of
Ah.
it caught my interest to pay attention to things like that.
So as you're having this conversation, you realize that time's kind of getting away from you, and it's about time to head to your evening activity.
I believe we're all going to the expedition, right?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's,
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
I'm really excited about the. You think they'll talk about like the Rougarous or something there?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm definitely interested to see if we can't find out maybe what that creature was that we saw in the swamp with the gator.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a lot of gator talk.
I mean, that's
I
honestly a
mean, I'm
possibility.
okay. I'm okay with a little bit of gator talk. That'd be fine. But there's got to be a lot of stuff that lives in the swamp, though.
Brand pulls out like a fishnet bag, and he's like, I'm going there to catch something.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me, what?
The crawdads.
Well, they have
Alright.
wasn't the crawdad that we saw like a huge?
You saw a giant
Crawfish?
yeah.
It's like a lobster.
I
It's
think
like a
it's
swamp
lobster.
lobster.
But like that's what
you
that
saw
giant
like
creature
a
was
3-4
eating.
foot crawfish. It was a giant crawfish.
I think you're gonna need
I
a
mean-
bigger bag, buddy.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking
try
about
that.
gators. Tatho is just gonna take his fucking shirt off at that point, unprovoked,
Oh,
and just
God.
say, "Hell yeah, that's
Okay.
it."
Whoa.
He's
Why
Okay,
are you
whoa.
getting
back
undressed?
on.
No. There's a fucking reason. God damn it.
All right, so the group of
We
you,
were all there. We saw it.
the group of you
No, we were
arrived
there.
to Bloom Wharf, and the usual crazy hustle and bustle of coordinated chaos here has settled, as it seems most of the shipping and daily to-dos have been paused for the Red Bloom activities. You arrive at the offices of the Conservationists, where you are greeted by a Goliath, who himself is rather large, even as a Goliath.
Oh my.
Oh, hello.
Oh god.
Oh my! Hello.
Welcome, everyone. Are you here for the expedition?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Kinda
you
looked
all.
into
My
one.
name is Stepanov Antonovich. I'm going to be your guide this morning. We're going to be taking a traditional swamp boat this evening in order to go through the swamp. Make sure you all keep your limbs inside the boat, because there are gators in the waters. Wouldn't want anyone to lose a limb now. Also remember,
As soon as he says that, Vay's just gonna like look at Taco.
God damn.
Wait, the entire group just slowly turns and looks at
Yeah,
Tom.
turn head.
do you
Well,
have
also
a,
Brand.
do I need to keep an eye on you? Do you put your arm? Are you a
No,
troublemaker?
He has
No,
some
no,
experience.
he like
with
jump
absolutely
into
jumping.
the
not.
mouths of,
And this is a
giant
dude who's so
creatures.
big that Tatho, like, you're a very large man. You walk up, you're looking up to him. Like, this is a big Goliath.
Big lad.
This fella
Oh.
right here tends to jump into the mouth of some big creatures. So
Hey man, hey, that's not really the case.
Whatever you're
And-
into, I'm not here to judge. Just
As soon as
keep
everybody
your
starts
hands
harassing
in the boat.
As soon as everybody starts harassing Tatho, Brand like hides his bag.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes. Remember, hands in the boats. Also, remember, if there's a small version of something in the swamp, there's usually a big version of it too. Finally, I don't want anybody going overboard, because then I have to fish you out and we're not having fun. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start heading on. How about y'all good?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Yes.
Are there going to be points in the tour where we can have some time to ask some questions about things that we see and what's going on?
Surely, I'm here to help with whatever questions you got.
Oh, excellent! I appreciate that.
So yeah, he walks you guys. I'm not gonna move your things if y'all want to watch the stream. It'd probably be easier to
Yeah.
describe. He brings you down to the docks here, and then down here is a very wide, very shallow boat. Vi, having gone to the exhibit yesterday, you remember this being explained to you as the swamp boats, the Goliath here will also kind of reiterate it. It was like, all right, we're gonna go into the boats. They are very wide, very shallow, because once you're into swamps, you don't really know if you're 2 inches deep or 2 feet deep. So this kind of keeps us where we can keep moving.
I remember hearing about these at the museum.
Yeah, so you get on, and it's mostly stable, but you kind of get your footings in, and it's just big enough where like he's in the back, and each of y'all kind of line the sides. Goes. Yeah, so we're going to start by heading downriver towards Capitol Row. Then we'll go head off from the main branch of River Sanchez and go into the East Glades. Then we're going to make our way back. We have a few places where we know there are some species that need help, and we hope to see a couple more. And so, yeah, you guys head into the river, and you start heading towards Capitol Row. If y'all can just watch the stream here, it's going to be easier. It's going to be something y'all.
What was our tour guide's name?
His name was Stepanov Antonovich.
Stepanov these nuts.
Wow, fucking got me. I'm destroyed. I'm
how'd you get Charles' fucking internet searches?
On the ride, Bay's gonna ask KJ. You asked for something at the restaurant called Bofa.
Whoa. Oh no.
Bofa?
Yes. What is that?
All in.
What is that? I hadn't heard of that before.
Wait. All right, go ahead.
It's
How'd you know?
But Bofa these nuts.
Jesus Christ.
What did you just say?
What? But so it has nuts in the. So there's nuts in the food then.
Oh my God.
After you say that, stepping off in the back goes, got him.
God.
Damn.
No, it's a joke where you set someone else up. So you say like, what's?
Brandon's holding his head.
She's also holding
Bay
her head
is
now.
just looking very earnestly. Just go on.
Yaros is doing everything he can.
All right, well,
laughing.
Y'all said y'all had other questions. And it takes a while to row down to where Capitol Row. So this would be a good time to ask a couple questions.
Well, we were asking questions. We were talking about Bofa.
No. I think we're done with that. We're done with that.
We've heard rumors of something called a Rougarou in these lands.
Oh,
Yeah.
The legends of the Rougarous. Okay.
Have you ever seen one?
Me? No. I'm out in the waters a lot, and I haven't seen one. But the rumor's been popping up quite a bit lately.
What do you think it's something else besides the Rougarou that people are seeing? They're like getting them mixed up. Like any other monsters would be spooking people.
None specifically. The closest that come to mind are the Howders. But even they're not quite like what they're looking at.
What are those?
I think hopefully we're gonna see some later. If we can find some, I'll show you. We'll leave it as a surprise.
Can you eat them?
I mean, you can eat anything if you try hard enough.
Do they know what the
illegal
would look like?
These are endangered species that we're gonna go see.
Oh.
Endangered.
That's why it's expedition to the endangered.
Yeah, you like finger guns.
The name of
Scarlet when she says that.
Finger guns. Scarlet thumb finger guns back. She's like, hey.
So, yeah, he's like, nothing specifically, because there ain't nothing quite that big or that fast. I mean, the gators are in the water. I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and, a lot of people find them rumors true. It's weird that they all popping up right now, though.
Is there a certain area of town where more people seem to be bringing it up than others?
No, it seemed to be people don't venture out very far, so it's kind of in the near swamps. But it's East Glades, West Glades. They kind of, they've been popping up kind of wherever. It's all them. A lot of people thought it was spooky tales for the kids, keep them in line. But you got grown ass folk saying that they getting it whenever they wander out.
Huh? Well, that's interesting.
I'd like everybody to roll a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
Look, I'm telling you guys, he's taking us out to the swamps instead of the woods, and he's going to pay us.
19.
Oh, that was Fucking garbage.
Everybody who rolls above a 10,
oh God,
you see sea turtles kind of in the distance swimming out.
Nice.
He goes, oh yeah, well here, and you're still in like the main river. You've only just now made it kind of to Capital Row. But well, here is where we see many of the sea turtles that become rare in this area. They often come up to feed at different times of year from the Gulf of Azola.
You mean these rocks that I see kind of dipping in the water?
Yeah, them turtles. They're like lizards with shells.
Huh.
But
can you eat them?
Yeah, turtle soup's good, but you can't eat these. These are endangered.
These are all endangered, guys. These are all endangered. All of these animals.
Obviously they taste.
I've committed my life into bringing a lot of species back, and we're not going to eat none of them. All right.
Right. 10 for their big house.
Now there are some turtles out there that ain't endangered. You got the red ear sliders. They everywhere. You can eat them all day long.
Oh no!
Colton likes the
roughly
spiders.
Roughly how big are those compared to these Rocky boys?
I mean, you can get them as small as 4, 5, 6 inches. They go up to like a foot naturally. A little bit bigger if they get old.
All right. It kind of looks at Brandon. Is like, all right, well, there you go. You got some options.
But turtle soup a delicacy. You just gotta make sure you're eating the right one.
I'm currently considering the ethics about destroying one species to save another.
Well, I think that there's ways that you can get species responsibly without, wrecking the entire environment. Like you got to leave the youngins to grow up. If you see females in breeding time, you got to leave them alone. I think you got you got to take some responsibility to help save it out there. I mean, you can go full vegetarian. That's probably good for the world. But,
probably, but there needs to be a nice balance. I do believe that balance can be achieved. Too much of anything can kill you.
He goes, and there's also some few fish. As you see, he's starting to row kind of hard, and you're coming up to the main branch within Rougeford of the River Sanchez, which is this first branch that kind of cuts in front of Port Marshup and the heights over here. And he goes, now we're turning off. There are some few fish species that here, of course, we won't be fishing for, such as the pallid sturgeon, long narrow fish with long pointed nose that makes its home here. But, we're going to leave all the fish alone. They're going to be hard to spot. But we're going to go take this thing, and it's eventually going to lead us into the swamps. Here, and as he turns the corner, you see kind of in this water, which is a lot less rapid, it's a lot smaller of a branch. He goes, we have a protected nest here of some manatees.
Ooh.
And you see in this branch there's a few manatees floating around. He goes, we've successfully petitioned to not have the deep dredge boats come enter these deltas from literally running them over and killing these big creatures. Though most of their homes are deeper in the deltas over here, but we've got this waterway protected now.
Scarlet's like leaned out without like exceeding the rules for how far she's supposed to be out. She's just like looking real close at the manatees. She's like,
would I have
wow.
like any info on these creatures based off of where I grew up, or
no, you wouldn't have specifically these.
Okay.
No.
They're so chunky.
So from where y'all left, there's also some time before you enter the swamp. If you have any other questions.
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Y'all now went into that little branch of the river, and you'll have a little bit of time before you kind of go into the swamp proper.
That's gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the insect life like out here?
Well, they got plenty of skaters. Dragonflies, you see a lot of them out here. You got lightning bugs. I don't know. Kind of look around, you're probably going to see most of them. So yeah, he goes, alright, now we're in the swamp, so we're going to look for a couple of birds here while trying to avoid the skaters and snakes. Though, we do have a snake or two that's been hard to find here recently, and we keep it on the list. and look over here, and you see about a half dozen long, tall, long-necked birds with red faces standing out in the marsh. And then you see some of them kind of take off into flight with big 6-7 foot wingspans. They're really pretty birds, and the guide says, "Yeah, those are the native whooping cranes. They're a species that are in rebound. It's one of the few we got the community to really rally behind. The locals really love that bird, and they want to see them around."
Very pretty bird.
Perception checks.
Oh, perception check. Let's
All right,
roll.
easy game, easy life. Perceptione.
Let's go.
20.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Who got above a 10?
Mine?
I did.
I will say everybody screaming their number at the same time is incredibly unhelpful. I'll just ask for the DC of who passed afterwards.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it, so I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah. So who
I'm
got
still
over?
gonna do it, but I'm not sorry.
Who got over a 10?
Yaros did.
Tato.
Yara and Tathos. Cool.
I did as well.
You hear a thump, 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 thump coming up from a tree. And you guys look up, and then the Stepanov also looks up and goes, "Oh, good to hear, guys. Those are up there, the red-coated woodpeckers that you can hear drilling in for grubs in the trees. Something we won't see today, though, are the long-eared bats. They're nocturnal." And you kind of keep going into there, and goes, "We also have a few species of mussels and amphibians that are becoming hard to find. We think this has to do with a combination of a few reasons. The building up of the land in Roosford has changed some watersheds and the salinity of the water, and the natural flow of things.
You think they kind of moved to somewhere else? Is what you're saying?
I hope they did. We're hoping that the change here isn't just killing them and not moving them, but when you build things up, it's going to have some long-term repercussions.
Yeah.
But some people, we're starting to think that amphibians especially might be a little bit more sensitive to the pressures of these low magic crystals.
How so?
Well, the swamp around Roosford is a lot more decaying than some of the other areas. And so we think that the frogs and the salamanders might just be a little bit more sensitive and not be able to handle that. But we got to do more research. We just don't know.
Is there kind of like a band, a swampland outside of like a certain range of the city where it's kind of normal levels of decay rather than the excessive amounts that's right up here up close? Or does it kind of taper off into a different field rather than the swampland?
No, it goes into the swamps, but it's real hard to traverse. I couldn't tell you like a distance, and it's only recently that we've noticed kind of the thing.
Well, I was just curious if there was actually like a range of swampland that didn't have the effects from these crystals that they could potentially have gone to.
I sure hope so, but I couldn't. We've only it's only been here recently that production's gone up so fast.
I understand. It's very above my head with all this. I was just.
And at this point, all of you realize that you no longer really notice that rot smell that you did on your train ride here into the city. Having lived here for over a week now, you're mostly desensitized to it because you remember how awful and pungent it was that first time you smelt on the train heading to the city.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
we're just used to it.
Yeah.
I guess it does grow on you.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear in the distance a howl, and you can tell the source was loud, but only softened by distance. It's just, "Ooh, ooh."
Is that one of those howls you mentioned?
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. So we're gonna head over there, but everybody, please remain quiet. You're gonna scare him off, and I'll kind of explain him after we see him head back. And so you can tell, he slowly, methodically paddles, trying to keep the stillness of the water as he goes out for quite a distance. And eventually, past some trees, they start to come into shape, and you see what seems like two big black bears with really shaggy fur But quickly you see on its head a big pair of horns that protrude back into its body.
Oh, damn.
From about 100 feet out, you hear that distinct howl once again, and it's like a combination of a wolf's howl and like an elk's call. And so the guy kind of like gives a signal, points it to your way. Y'all watch it for like 5 minutes, and then he just starts peacefully rowing out the other direction, heading back the way you came. He goes, "Yeah, those were the Ballth Glade Howlers. They are very rare nowadays. They were hunted out of fear for a long time, then for food. But being large predators, they don't reproduce very often, and they're key to the food chain here in the swamps. So they're our number one goal as conservationists here currently. We want to make sure that we don't lose these."
So what are y'all doing for? You said that it's your biggest project. Like, what is it that y'all are doing?
Well, we got the government to outlaw hunting of them. That was the first part of it. The second part of it is going out there and monitoring the populations, keeping track of them, and the biggest thing here lately is poachers. We want to make sure that nobody's out there killing them when they're not supposed to be.
Is that a big problem y'all are facing with them right now?
Yeah, here lately we've caught a few. It's once you outlaw something, everybody wants its pelts, everybody wants its horns. It becomes a collector's item, and it's our duty right now, to also educate people like yourself. I'm glad you came on the expedition. Maybe you could spread the good word that these creatures are important, and we need to do our best to protect them.
What's I mean, if you don't mind my prying a little bit, what's the most unique thing that you've seen on any of these tours that you've gotten to do?
I mean, the howlers are always special. You don't always get to see them. I saw a giant crawfish the other day. That was neat. That sucker was like 4 feet long.
Oh man!
Yeah, I've seen one of those too.
Yeah.
We're out in the swamp.
They're scary. Yeah, there's a big old claw. They cut your boat in half.
Well, what do you think? What do you think eats something like that? Because I mean, crawfish don't really seem like the apex of the food chain.
Yeah, as long as they freshly molted, a howler can take it down. But if it shells hard, I mean, it ain't not much getting through there. A giant turtle might be able to do it. A giant snapping turtle might be able to pierce through it. I mean, it's not too much. You're getting to the top of the food chain once something gets that big.
Out of character, since we just saw the howlers, that's definitely not what we saw in the swamp.
Very much not so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off if you were...
No, that was it. That was it.
We heard somebody talking about seeing a really strange creature in the swamps eating these giant crawfish.
What kind of creature?
It had horns, and it was apparently massively tall. Dude,
it was like on 2 legs, wasn't it?
I mean, I think that's what they were saying. I didn't really catch a lot of the details.
It was standing on hind legs.
Yeah, bipedal. Bipedal is what you would call it.
Probably over 7 feet tall, at least.
A bipedal creature? You sure you didn't see just a hairy man?
I'm sorry, just hairy what?
A hairy man?
No.
Or a woman?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
Well,
no
I mean,
there.
this, his secondhand account. Maybe they did. We were just wondering.
I mean, I don't know of any creatures out here that are bipedal. You got. I mean, the bears will sometimes stand up and scratch on a tree. Maybe. I mean, that could happen.
It was bigger than a bear.
And the physique was definitely not of a bear.
No, it wasn't wide enough to be a bear. It looked humanoid almost.
Oh damn! Maybe y'all saw a Rougarou. He kind of chuckles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had me going for a second there.
Yeah, that's really funny.
All right.
So by this time, you guys have successfully rode all the way back to Bloom Wharf. And he goes, "Well, it's been a pleasure. I hope you share our cause and want to help some of these creatures that can't help themselves. just do your part, educate others, and make sure you're being good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tyler, this is one of the people that we do want to like interview, right?
The
They're part of
conservationists are part of the Guild of Plenty.
Yeah, so I think Scarlet will turn to the rest of the group like as an aside and be like, we could offer our help. Like they're one of the people that
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, I'm sure they need people to like guard the animals or whatever.
Yeah.
From these poachers that apparently are a problem.
Hey, Stepanov, we've been around in the swamp before. We're not too unfamiliar with it. And just with your tour too. If y'all needed help with like anything out in the swamp, like we'd be happy to help y'all out with that, because this was, this seems really important what y'all are doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all come by sometime next week. We'll have a talk.
And I'm sorry, once again, I don't mean to inconvenience you, but if there was any kind of literature or research on rare species around the area, where might we be able to access some of that?
We got and he kind of steps inside the door and pulls out 6 pamphlets. Yep, that identify all the endangered species.
Wow,
that's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man, this city has so many pamphlets. Y'all.
Oh man, there you are.
I have a collection of pamphlets now.
I would imagine this place produces more pamphlets than low magic crystals.
Some days
pretty
it seems
impressive.
like that.
I've seen more pamphlets than low magic crystals in person.
All right. With that, you all have proficiency identifying and finding endangered species.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice.
Fucking nice.
It is now late evening. Your activities for the festival are done for the day. What choose you to do?
I think we're gonna. Brand, you had something. You had with your barbers, right? Tonight.
After the Red Bloom Festival.
Not much. Is happening.
Like after the whole week. Yeah. Gotcha.
Not much is happening during this week. It's just the whole city's busy.
Mm-hmm.
So in
identifying
and finding endangered creatures, endangered species. So all right, we're gonna go ahead for the.
I would like to. Vay would actually like to, go back to the thing, and then she wants to go for a walk just around the city at night.
Sure. For the sake of getting through the festival, we'll say that you guys walk around. As you're walking through, you kind of you start into the Bloom Wharf. You head towards Midtown, where you can see a lot of people kind of going back to home. You see a lot of people going into the inns that are there as well. As you can see, and they had been mentioned before, but there's quite a few tourists here that traveled for the festival, vendors and such. You kind of go through. Next would be the Sunrise District, where you see many of the students kind of hanging out in the park, and you take a left and go over the bridge to Riverfront, and you can tell that people are here eating dinner, and then you hear Bloom Street kind of popping off in a big party.
Can I see the stars, or is there too much light pollution?
Oh, you can see stars.
Okay.
It's a pretty clear night.
Yeah, just just walk to the park, sit for a few minutes, and then walk back. Just wanting to see the city at night mainly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to stop you, Vay. Did you want any company on that, or?
I mean, I'd be happy. If I wouldn't be opposed. If you want to join me, by all means, please. I just want to see the city at night. I've always felt a little more comfortable at night in new places.
I kind of understand what you mean, but I'd like to go ahead and take a walk with you and just take a look and see what everybody's doing.
Yeah. So Yaros and I were just walk to the park, right? Unless you want to stop anywhere.
No, I mean I'm fine. Just tailing along.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So there is the nighttime partying during the Red Bloom
I was about
Festival,
to
right?
ask.
Yes.
I would like to, or Scarlet would like to go do that.
All right.
KK2.
That leaves Brand
party
and Leo.
time.
Brand and Totho, what are y'all doing?
I love that I get to be
going back to the inn is, or to the Fort Marship is also a valid answer.
Because
I was gonna do that, but now everybody's doing things, and now I want to do things.
what is available? Because like I'm looking at the Red
It's
Festival.
basically the party.
You have.
It's either you party and these two are going on a walk. Like there's not a lot going on, otherwise.
Okay, I honestly probably would go check out the party
Okay.
to see if I liked it. To see if I liked it. But if I don't like it, we'll see what's going on. You know, if I don't like it, I'm out.
All right, Brand.
But
If they have jelly-filled beignets there, we're out.
We're out.
All right, Brand, what you doing?
Yeah. Sorry to go full loner.
Yeah,
but
no,
Brand's gonna go set up traps at the edge of the swamp.
No, that's cool.
Sneaking around.
We have had this conversation. You don't have traps.
Oh, I don't. Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
You were gonna do a thing in the week to get traps.
I'm gonna go get drunk with my friends.
Okay.
So you're gonna go get drunk, and your friends are gonna happen to be there.
All right. So first, I'm going to grab Vi and Yaros, and you see y'all kind of go, and you find like y'all do a lap around town, and unless you're heading towards the swamp, you later in the evening you find that most people have cleared from the park, and it seems to be kind of a mostly peaceful place here. I would like both of you to roll insight checks.
Insight? Alright, cool.
Sure. Insight, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, oof.
Oh shit, let's go.
That one.
Yo.
Oh god.
Nice.
After the modifier, I got a 21.
A 4 total for me with the modifier.
So, Vi, you are enamored by the stars tonight. You think they're particularly pretty. You're happy that in your new home, even though there is so much light, which you know is the enemy of seeing stars due to pollution, you can still see the stars, and that's something you weren't sure of, and it really hits that like you do get to see them. That means a lot to you.
Yeah.
Yaros, you see her enamored specifically by the stars.
It's very romantic.
The other day when everyone kind of swung by the park for me, my intention was kind of to come by myself, but I wanted to see if this was a good spot to be able to actually see the stars, or if there was too much city going on.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
I was a little worried about that myself. I don't know where you're from, Yaros, but where I'm from, there's not a lot of kind of gestures and everything. It's much more, natural.
Yeah, where I grew up, it's there is a lot of natural going on, but it's kind of what I like to think is a good middle ground. We have our house, and we have our things, and there's a good bit of land that we develop for crops and animals and things, but we got room to stretch out. It feels a little cramped here sometimes.
Yes, there's so much everywhere that you can't find a place to carve out your own.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge trying to get your footing from time to time.
Yeah, it's so different. To be honest with you, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see the stars here ever. It'd be so different and not have that left. It would be rather sad, really.
Not being able to see the stars is it's criminal, really. But I wasn't. There was a concern, but I felt like at the worst I could take a step out of town and be able to see it.
Yeah, but
I'm not very familiar with Druid culture or any of that, but does the stars hold any kind of significance for y'all, or is it just kind of one of those unwavering things that you know is going to be the same as home?
Well, you see her being very meticulous with her words. She pauses for a second and then says, Druids, we are connected with the earth in various different ways, some more so than others. Some are very connected with the land they live, others with the animals that inhabit it. I've recently found out that I was a unique case, and that I'm actually share somewhat of a connection with the stars themselves.
It's I mean, damn, that does sound special.
Yeah, so special that nobody knows what it means. So I'm flying blind.
Well, I mean, at least in how I was raised, we like to take a little bit of, enjoyment in the journey. I mean, a lot of us get wrapped up in seeing where we're wanting to be, and we forget to, look at the stars along the way.
You see her, she kind of just is taken aback by what you said, and she goes, yeah, I guess you're right. I never thought of it that way, Yaros. I was always worried that I have to learn what it means and what it does for my tribe, that I never actually stopped to just really understand it. So, thank you.
Don't worry about it. As he kind of takes a seat at a bench for a little bit to look up at the sky.
Vale go and sit next to him.
Yeah, Vay, you by this time in your conversation, you notice that more so than even your people, like, he also has interest in the stars.
Do you is there something special with the stars for you? I know most of the people I've seen here, they don't share that connection, but you seem enraptured as well.
It's I mean, maybe it's just from being on a farm and not being near so many people, but we take time to, observe and enjoy it.
Yeah, so you sorry if this might be a bit too personal or weird, but you seem very natural in the way that you live. Did you use these low magic crystals often?
I mean, to be honest, I personally haven't really used them myself. I know my dad got a tractor that was powered by it. That's actually kind of why I'm able to even be here. Most of us farm folk, we have large families so that you have more hands to tend the fields, and with the possibilities of these things, it's letting a lot of me and my siblings, as well as I'm sure other people, kind of be able to find their own way.
I see. That's I never knew much about them. Never heard much about them. So you seem like someone that is in both worlds quite comfortably, so I figured I would ask if not trying to overstep, but just
No, you're perfectly fine. It's I don't mind the questions. But yeah, no, I mean, it does feel a little bit of 1 foot in one place and 1 foot in another a lot of times, but at least that way I get to see both sides a little bit better.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad we got to have this chat, Yaros. It definitely alleviated some fears of mine.
Oh well, I mean, anything I can do to help, I'll certainly try. But it does make me feel better to know that this helped.
Yes, and if I can help you, know that I'll certainly try as best as I can. It's something of the mantra of my people, the ethnali. You always give what you take. So, you have given much, and I wish to give back one day.
He kind of puts his hand on her shoulder for a second. It's like, well, my mom used to always say, it all comes out in the wash when it's family. So don't worry about the balance too much. Just know that, I think our group is pretty well good here for each other if anyone needs it.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, you guys share a nice bonding moment, mutually appreciating the stars in ways that nobody really else in your life had. You find this mutual connection and trust within yourselves and the party, and you'll spend most of the night looking up until you eventually go head back to the fort and retire.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And then we slam down on the bed and pass the fuck out.
Over in the riverfront. All right.
Meanwhile,
the 4 remaining party members.
Meanwhile,
we're doing shots.
Meanwhile, the motherfucker's tearing it up.
Let's fucking go.
I like the idea of like a hard transition
Hard
of
cut.
like
That's exactly what's happening.
us putting down
Like
our shots all at the same time.
Oh, hello, you come to a party, yes?
Oh, no.
That's what I immediately leave. I immediately leave right
What
then.
is Gunter here?
Alright, it is nighttime. You walk up to Bloom Street, and there are people partying in the streets. You see people with big old jugs and drinking, and people walking around with beads, and there's a dude already passed out next to a pile of puke on the other side of the road, and this is Bloom Street, baby! I need to change this. Let me. This is not a Wizard's Tale. This is gonna be.
Brand starts trying to treat the guy who is drunk on the floor.
Sure. Can you tell me how Brand does this?
What's wrong with you?
He's drunk.
He's drunk. He's
drunk as fuck, man. That's it. He don't need treatment. He just needs a good night's rest.
Brand pulls out.
Maybe he needs some water.
He pulls out a file that's got 3 different flasks in it. Uh-huh. And he files to the 3rd flask and pulls it out and he goes, "Drink this."
Woo! And he chugs it.
Yeah. It's probably one of the more disgusting things he's had in his life. It's like,
cool. I'm gonna roll a.
Probably too drunk to taste it.
I'm gonna do a DC 10 con check.
Yeah.
Vomit it back up on his shoes.
Oh, dude, he gets it. He goes, "Woo! Glug glug glug! Yeah! Oh fuck! And he vomits so aggressively with a 2 that he then just leans over and passes out. He's out like a light.
Damn, Brand.
Brand throws. Well, no, I was gonna say Brand throws him over his shoulder, but I don't think Brand's that strong.
No, and you see people are looking at you weird, messing with a drunk dude, I'm
gonna be honest.
You're starting to attract attention after that.
Brand props him up somewhere, sits him up somewhere, and pulls out some water. He goes, "It's good to get it out." He turns around to anybody who's looking at him. He's like, "It's good to get it out of his system."
All right.
That's just what I was about to say. That's the best thing you actually did was actually help him to vomit that shit up.
Purge him.
KK looks up. Puke and rally, yeah.
No.
What's a puke rally?
Puke and rally. Not.
I want to say puke rally. No.
I thought you said puke rally. I was like,
I thought so too.
I, as your DM, will not allow this to happen.
The DM is uncomfortable.
I am almost phobic of puke, and we're not having this. So yeah, you guys look across the street, and you see that there are 6 distinct spots. There is the Dive Tonk Saloon. There is In Clear Spirits, Rum Libre, Gin and Concoctions, Agave Azul, and the Bloom Street Brewery. And they all seem to have a different flavor of party going on.
Scarlett's gonna turn to KK and be like, KK, lead the way. I don't know where to go.
You don't need to tell me twice.
All
we
right.
go to where the liquor is, which is
It's all six.
Like,
it's all
she's
six.
like,
Well, it's 5 liquor spots that do have different liquor in than the brewery. So
She
I
closes.
post them at Discord.
she closes her eyes and like pretends to do some sort of divining
All right,
thing, and
yeah.
then just like points to one.
I'm gonna roll a d6,
All right. Hold on.
and they're gonna be in the order that they're on Discord.
Yes.
She
6.
you point to the brewery.
She's like, "That's not. That's
right.
beer. Let's
Try it
go here."
again.
And points to the.
Rum Libre.
Rum Libre.
Hell yeah! This is like
the
a
fuck?
pirate port sort of place, right? Let's go do rum.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all wrestlers.
Yeah, so
They're all wrestlers.
you go
Oh
into
my
Rum
God.
Libre and you see people with paper pirate hats and
Yes.
little coat hanger huggers, and they're like, "Oh, there once was a guy named Danny Sally."
Yes, pirates.
I don't want to split the party. But where's the place with the fruity drinks? Like the nice fruity drinks.
I don't know, where is it?
Probably
where,
the
where,
gin
where does
place.
Tatha go?
Maybe gin and
Yeah. the
Or-
gin-
or agave azul, because agave is a sweetener.
Oh yes, it
One
is.
of those.
I would probably go to Agave Azul.
All right.
Then.
It sounds
Brand,
fancy.
where are you heading in this shenanigans?
I guess I was gonna go with I'll go to the.
You
Which
going with Tatha?
fuck, dude?
Or
I
you
don't
going
want to be
with
the
other
third person to ask a liquor question. What? What?
We've decided that agave azul is fancy fruity drinks, and Rum Libre is pirate city,
two? Yeah,
bitch.
so go ahead, Colton.
That's
What do you
right.
think?
Brand wants a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
uh,
pirate city. Come on.
specifically. Or do a DC 10 investigation check.
Woo! I'm just the guy drunk on the floor. Don't mind me.
You're just method acting.
You know
make
that
it
the Dive
easier for
Tom
Tyler.
Saloon is exactly where you want to be.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go to the saloon. I'll see you nerds later.
All right.
All right, bye,
Damn.
Brand.
Bye.
So we're gonna start with Tatho. Tatho, you walk into Agave Azul, and you see that the sides are plastered with bright pinks and turquoise blues, and you see a lady on top of a table wearing
my.
a sombrero
Oh my.
and a skirt.
Yes.
And
That's
she
it.
goes, "Tequila makes my clothes fall off." Woo! And she also falls off the table as she says that. And you see that her
that hit too close to
Yeah.
home.
yeah, this totally tops out. And her 2 girlfriends are on the side taking tequila shots and licking the salt off their hand, squeezing the lime in their mouth.
You fucking took me to Tequila Rock. What the
Damn,
fuck?
nice.
You took me to
Nice.
Tequila Rock.
Nice.
Why did you do this?
And on that same table are like 4 empty margarita containers.
That's who Tatho needs to party with over there.
Bro, Tyler,
That's
out of
it.
character. You took me to fucking Tequila
No,
Rock. I hate you.
You went to Tequila Rock.
You went to
I
Tequila Rock.
created it. It's here.
And
You
now,
went there.
and now the girls at that table are calling to Tatho, being like, "Tatho, come party with us."
Yo, so that's
Tatho, what was
Stars,
your girlfriend
shirtless
thing?
man.
Yeah, so that's the scene you walk into as you open the door. What does Tatho do as he sees this
God
topless woman fall off the
damn it.
table?
Whichever one of y'all is the anonymous rhino in the notes, I see you.
I would. Tatho is just going to ignore all of that
Okay.
because it is, but he can't because it is purely just obnoxious as fuck. And it's just like, look at these drunk bitches here, like what the fuck. But he's gonna approach the bar and then gonna immediately just say, hey, I'm not really a big avid drinker or anything like that, so all I know is I like fruits. And I like the sweetness of it, so give me something, just surprise me.
Yeah, so the guy at the bar is a younger dark elf, and he goes, "Oh, I see. How about a tequila sunrise?" And he goes and like
Sancho?
he like shakes up some fruit juice and he goes, "I like big, strong men who know what they want to drink.
Oh my!
They don't. You don't have to. You don't have to go burn your chest hairs."
I thought for sure he was gonna say that. Know what they want.
I just actually just don't prefer the whole burning of the chest hairs. It just doesn't really do too well with me. But I mean, I kind of want to keep it on the low. Because, it looks like I have an image to uphold or whatever. Don't want to make it seem like it's too bad. But,
I think that the most manly thing you can do is be secure in who you are. And so
this session has gotten hot. This session should be called Hot and Bothered.
He pours a drink.
Trying to seduce all of us.
And it's a beautiful gradient drink that goes from like yellow to orange to red. And he goes, "Here you go. I hope you enjoy."
What was that? A tequila sunrise?
Yeah, it was a tequila sunrise.
And you drink it, and it's nice and fruity and delicious.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As I know it is at IRL, and he drinks the shit out of it.
All right. That being done for a second, well, let's go over to Brand. Brand, you. I'm sorry. I have a lot of notes. You head over to the Dive Tonk Saloon. You walk up to it, and it has like the wooden swinging doors. And you push through, and this place is a little rundown, and it's old. It's all mostly wooden construction. And as you walk in, you see a live band playing. It's a dude on guitar, some drums, and like a steel guitar. And there's a bunch of people in cowboy boots on the main wooden dance floor doing a step like dun 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 dun, dun, and they're all doing it like a line dance. And you see like two guys on a table on the other side trying to arm wrestle each other. It's a honky tonk.
Bran looks at the band and he goes, "Oh, great," and then walks over to the bar and he goes, "I'd like a whiskey, please."
Yeah, the bartender is he's a older dwarf, and he has like a full cowboy hat, vest, bolo tie, cowboy boots, and he goes, "A shot of whiskey, I got you." Pours you like a double shot, slams it in front of you. Bottoms up, friend.
Yeah, and Bran leaves a gold on the table, and he goes, "Just run me a tab with that."
You got it, bud. Pours you another one in that same glass. We cut over to Rum Libre. You guys, as you approach, you see that on top of this place, because a lot of these bars are multi-storied. You see boys and girls going woo and throwing beads down at you guys.
I want to try and catch some beads.
Sure. Both of y'all do sleight of hand.
Oh.
Or I guess what would be the better one?
I got an 11
for
14. Sleight of hand. I got an 11 to steal beads off of somebody else.
I'm trying. I mean, I guess it would be acrobat. I don't know. It's a dexterity check, is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, sleight of hand is dexterity. I feel like it's.
So, both of y'all, he got a 14. What'd you get?
An 11.
11. Y'all both catch some, and as you catch them, they go, "Boo! Show us something!" And you look at the dude. Like, there's a dude over next to y'all, and he's doing a helicopter. And everybody goes, "Yeah, woo!" And then he gets like a ton of beads thrown at him.
Damn, this is Dale's dream, isn't it?
Do you think I can
Scarlet doesn't know what to do.
Do you think I can steal beads and throw it at him instead?
I mean, we could let's just throw the beads back at them. If they don't...
Yeah.
Alright, we throw the beads back at them.
Yeah, do athletic checks to chuck it.
Improvised weapon.
Excellent. Ooh, I got a 19.
I got 15.
Yeah, y'all both like successfully like throw them back up. They're like, "Oh, this is a neat difference." And one girl flashes you as she tries to catch them.
Scarlett's like, "Oh, that's what they wanted."
Oh.
Scarlett's like, "Yeah."
And you see walking up to you is a very, very elderly dwarf woman.
A what?
Very elderly dwarf woman, topless with 100 million beads. She goes, "There you go, sugar."
Oh, shit.
no.
Holy shit!
Yo, this place is wild.
This place is wild. Let's go. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
I'm not sober enough for this right now. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
well,
We need to get pirate hats and shots.
Okay.
yeah,
we're
so
gonna
y'all-
go get pirates hats and shots.
Y'all enter Rum Libre. It's kind of fashioned to kind of look like the ship. And like I said, everybody has like paper hats and like little coat hood hangers. They go, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. And then half the bar takes a shot. Like, oh, Miss Daisy was a fine young sailor, yo. They're just kind of doing shanties.
But we'd be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarlet joins in on the shanties she'll like listen to a little bit of it and then she'll like try and follow along.
Yeah,
with the
you're
shanty.
like, she was, and she did the yeah. Yeah, so you guys walk up to this bar, and it is a younger tabaxi woman behind the bar.
Scarlet slams one hand down on the table and she with a gold on it, and she was like, "I'd like to open a tab. I would like a vodka. I would like one vodka, please."
Oh,
We're in the wrong place.
What?
Scarlet, we're in the wrong place.
Can we not get one vodka here? Like one? Is this the wrong place?
I can.
One. What would you suggest? What would you give me?
she kindly laughs and like kind of shakes her. She nods her head and she goes, "You want it straight or you want it mixed?"
Oh, come
Straight.
Straight.
Here you go. And she turns behind her, and there's like these barrels with spigots. She pours a nice amber liquor, hands it to both of y'all.
Nice.
All right. Scarlet goes, cheers.
Cheers. Here's to whatever this is.
Whatever
Scarlet,
this is.
almost as certainly, this burns you. I don't care how, I don't think your character is a drinker.
Yeah, no, Scarlet has never drank before.
Oh, yeah, this burns.
Yeah.
It's rum. It's not the worst thing, but the Scarlet, it'd be like fire.
She goes, "Woo, that burns. That burns a lot. Ugh,
Yeah, it's a little
hot.
strong.
Is it supposed to be so hot? Like
Yeah,
in my throat and in my I feel that all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Well,
That's nice and warm.
you
It's
started a tab, so here, try this instead.
Okay.
And she goes, your choice, and she puts in front of you. She pours a shot of the rum in each of it, and in one she pops the cap of a cola, pours it in, squeezes it a lime, and stirs it. And the other one she has some mint leaves and muddles it. And she goes, here's a Cuba Libre, and here is a why am I blanking on it?
The rum and coke.
The mojito.
Mojito, yeah, this is a mojito.
Oh.
I exited my mind because y'all choose between you, but I think you'll like these better.
Scarlet will grab the mojito.
Mojito.
Okay, we'll take the rum and coke.
Cuba Libre, yeah, and it is much easier going. You're having a good time with these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice,
Okay.
nice. Thank you. You're the best.
Absolutely.
What's your name?
My name is Christina Ortiz.
HumanNameGenerator.com.
Christina.
No, I
Hell yeah.
I got the spreadsheet.
He has
This bitch
he has
here.
a spreadsheet of like 5 million fucking names he's not using.
Yeah, it's up to like 300 and something.
And Christina, you're the best. You're the best, Christina.
Yeah, thanks.
I know, sugar.
Cheers.
And at that moment, we cut back over to Agave Azul with Tatho. You see that the other two girls now are also topless on the table, and they're trying to balance themselves out. And you see the bartender's completely unfazed, by what's happening.
Other fucking Tuesday.
Just another Tuesday.
I need to know. This is a Tuesday. This is an actual Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Or is it-
Yeah,
oh,
This
this
is the festival?
actual Tuesday.
Okay, because I swear to God, if it was fucking Thursday at Tyler
That's
Haynes, I
fine.
would have gotten mad as hell.
If you went to
'cause
Thursday,
yeah.
We still got
So-
the rest of the week to go, man.
Oh man, I'm just gonna sit there and act just how I used to do in Tequila Rock. Give me another. I want to try something different.
All right, you go start people watching.
You know.
Hey,
Tatho seems like the kind of guy who would take off his shirt and dance on the table, because he did take off his shirt earlier unprovoked.
He's also deathly afraid of women.
Women. I also find women intimidating. What the fuck?
Don't worry, your girlfriend will fix that for you.
Yeah.
Liquid. That's what the liquid courage is for.
She'll say, "I can fix him."
I can fix him.
And then we have to go through the emotional arc where she goes, "Nah, JK, I can't."
I can't.
He goes, here is a paloma. I think you would like this as well, my friend.
What's all in this? Like,
this is a grapefruit soda with tequila.
Okay. Also, is this your typical night every night? Like
during the festival? Of course.
No, like not just. I mean, the festival. The festival would be an excuse for sure. But I'm asking, like, say if this actually calms down, is this still a typical night?
On a Tuesday? I hope not.
Yeah, on a Tuesday. I hope not.
On a weekend, yeah, sometimes.
Well, yeah,
they're not pouring into the street and hard to get in here, but people like to unwind after a week.
I feel that. That's why I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant on their parade. They're having fun. I'm not gonna rant on their parade.
Yeah, here. We'll loosen you up. There's a Paloma. Here's also a margarita.
They'll set you up real nice.
All right. He's just gonna go ahead and just drink more. I am interested in learning a little bit more about these drinks, and I mean, like, the aspect of making them too seems pretty cool.
Yeah, he'll talk to you a little bit of like what's in it and how he makes it, and he has other customers that he's trying to help as well. But there's some other bar hands. And
obviously, if he walks over hands and drink
you've taken an interest in him, so he's taken an interest in you. And we're gonna flip back over to Dive Tonk Saloon.
Oh, he certainly has an interest in
he's got an interest, all right.
God
damn.
We're gonna flip over to Dive Tonk with Brand. This time it's like the band's playing like, "There's a tear in my bear, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear." And like the couples are slow dancing on the wooden floor in the middle.
I felt that.
This is exactly Brand's location.
What kind of groups are like hanging out at this? Like, are there like some obvious factions at play hanging out at this bar?
A lot of couples. This seems to be an older people bar. A lot of the kids are at the more party bars down the way. This seems to be a group. Yeah, it seems to be. I don't know. There's a group of old guys at the end of the bar who are just kind of there for the whiskey and kind of be there because they don't want to be anywhere else.
Oh, there's got to be pool tables there, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there what's the game here?
We'll say they have a darts board.
Okay. Brand's gonna go over to Brand shoots back his whiskey.
You can see that they do have a pool table, but it's to the side to make room for now.
Okay. Brand shoots back his whiskey, grabs another one, and then walks over to the darts board.
You see that there is a half-orc playing with a dwarf, and it's a dwarf's firm, so the half-orc goes, "You trying to get in?"
Yeah, I bet I could beat you.
So bold.
I got a 5 gold. Says you don't.
5 gold. Brand pulls out 15 gold.
No.
Where the fuck you have all this gold from?
Why do you have so much gold?
Why
would you use that much gold?
I'm gonna question that amount because I gave you.
I know. 10. Yeah, you're more than welcome to question that amount.
Well, we were.
I didn't think about the fact that we were broke. I guess every character I've ever had has had 15 gold on his person.
I mean, you might have 15 gold, but that's like all your money.
I just questioned that you have
exactly 15 gold, and I gave 1 earlier, so I have 14.
So you pull out a bag of 14 gold?
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm going to be a little more frugal in this case.
You get paid for it.
You've been drinking.
You've been drinking.
You have been drinking.
But
all right,
Brand,
yeah, no, you know what? Brand
wait. No, you gotta think about Brand.
Brand's had 3 whiskeys now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he did offer 5 gold. Like, you could just accept that.
Yeah.
Just meet at 5 gold.
No, Brand needs to be bold. 5, is that it? And he pulls out 10 gold.
Shit.
He goes,
Can I make an intimidation check to like kind of like
also
mold it?
To
Is that
jazz it up.
intimidation? Yeah, sure.
yeah, okay.
Damn,
I'm
I
not
hope this
very
goes
good
better
at
than
that.
EC's arm
Its
wrestling.
DC's gonna be like
Holy
15.
shit.
Bran drops.
Oh,
Listen,
no.
I'm gonna roleplay my 1. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Bran drops the bag of gold on the fumbles the bag of gold on
gold
the
here is
floor.
paper money, by the way, canonically.
Oh, okay. Brand is like picking up bills. He goes, "Yeah, 1. Don't worry about. Yeah. 5 is fine."
he laughs at you. He goes,
Oh.
"All right, let me beat this guy real quick." And you see it. He's playing the dude, and he just smokes that guy. And that guy hands up. He goes, "All right, 5 gold."
Brand
There you
looks
go."
more concerned.
All right, you want to shoot first or second? I'll let you have your pick.
I'm always first.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, kid.
No.
Roll a.
Oh no.
Just call me kid.
I called you kid.
Yeah.
Does he look older than me? Well, I guess, yeah, you said it's an old
He
person
must
bar.
be.
He's like an old half-orc.
I mean, he's probably like 5. Like in terms of human age, if you were like 40, he's probably like 55. But you also failed an intimidation and dropped all your shit, and are betting him money. He's intimidating you at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
This is gonna be a dexterity. We'll do sleight of hand because if you have it, you can add that proficiency. If not, it's just flight.
Yeah.
dex.
That's a crit 20, baby.
Oh,
That's
damn.
a 22.
Holy shit.
You
Fucking
throw it, and it
Damn.
goes in that
Knuckle.
triple 20-pointer.
Nice.
He goes, all right, looks like we got a game. So Colton, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 roll-offs.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Rollies.
Including one we just did?
including that crit you just got.
Okay.
So this is going to be, I'm going to say he has a +5. This dude's been playing all night and hustling people.
Damn shit. Fuck.
Damn.
Right.
Hard cut, Yaros, and
take
Bear just sitting in the room chilling.
You take the lead.
Not bad.
All right, goes, all right. Well, it seems like you're ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I 22, 11, 19. Do I need more rolls?
No, 22. So you won the first one. 11's the second
Uh-huh.
one. So we're gonna roll down the table.
See, bid money, no whammies, stop.
Ooh.
Circle table.
The third one is unnecessary. Yeah, you smoke him. And he
Nice.
goes, not too bad. And he quickly hands you over the 5 gold. And tries to walk to the other side of the bar without saying anything. And you see his buddies at the bar leaning back like, oh shit. He's pissed.
He done got.
And yeah, you got 5 gold.
Nice.
Yep. I don't think Brand's gonna push it any farther. I think Brand's gonna take his 5 gold.
Brand sort of
Cool.
struck even
are
by
you just gonna leave the
embarrassing
bar?
himself and then
No. I guess I'm gonna find somebody to hang out with. I just want to sit with a group of people.
All right, we're gonna kick back and we're gonna head to where Scarlet and KK are.
yeah.
So yeah, you guys have had your mixed drinks. Everybody's singing chanties. What's up now? What y'all up to?
Well, Scarlet, I know was like singing along. She's gonna turn to KK and she's gonna be like, I've always wanted to try vodka.
Well,
Do you want to go to the vodka place?
Yeah, let's go to the vodka
Let's
place.
go.
You wanna go to the vodka place?
You want to go to the
Oh God.
Yeah.
She's never drank before.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
She's
Emily,
a shot and one drink
Can
in.
you roll a Constitution saving throw with
Yeah.
disadvantage?
See how it's
Legit.
going?
White girl
Oh,
wasted.
why would disadvantage?
Because you have never
Why would
drank before.
Disadvantage.
Because
it's
of the
already
exact
bad.
thing you just vocalized.
Listen, it's already bad.
All right, you want to do
It's
it?
already-
You want to do it with like a -3 instead?
A -3.
Yeah,
What?
Instead
I mean, I
of
got an 8.
disadvantage.
I got an 8. Oh, I mean, I already rolled twice. I
Okay,
got an
that's
8
fine.
and a 9.
Yeah, you're drunk. You're like,
Yeah.
you're drunk.
I'm for the drop.
Yeah. I
So,
want to go get vodka at the vodka place.
yeah. So you guys head over.
Imagine this is where the boys see her again for the first time. They're just hanging out
Oh my
in the park.
God.
They just see their friend from school fucking
Oh God.
blast her.
No, don't worry. Scarlett's got
Yeah,
a plan in
Scarlett,
case she
is that
sees
you?
the boys.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So yeah, you go.
Scarlett, if she hears the boy's
No,
voice,
you don't hear the
she's
voice.
literally okay. Good, because I have a plan.
You guys walk outside and you see it's like it's just a mass of people walking down. They're bar hopping, and as they pass this rum place, you hear more like woo, throwing the beads. People aren't wearing all their clothes as you start to head towards the vodka bar, which is what do I call it? It is In Clear Spirits. This place is quite a bit nicer than the last one, and you see like most of the people here are ladies. It is very much a ladies' bar, and
Nice.
Scarlett, you see like a bunch of people who could be your friends here. It looks great. KK, you see a bunch of drunk women. They are white girl wasted here. Yeah, lots of gases, lots of. No, you're so pretty. I'm so ugly.
Scarlett says, "Oh my God, KK, these girls seem so nice. It's so
my
nice here."
God!
Yeah.
This is a hell of my own creation.
Go to the bar. And,
No. You can't play Meatball Hell. You fucking made this shit. You fucking made this shit. You can't fucking play Meatball Hell.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do when you enter the bar?
Hey, bartender.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Hey, bartender.
This one, you see a
KK's like leaning halfway over the bar.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
see,
Scarlett also does this.
The lady behind the bar is a very strong Goliath woman. She goes, "How can I help you?"
Oh my God, hi.
Can I get a giant
2
woman?
vodkas.
Sorry.
2 vodkas and a giant woman.
What's the shot? Oh my
sorry.
God.
No, I meant just 2 vodkas.
If y'all start doing mommy, sorry, I'm gonna quit.
Oh man.
Oh,
Man. Now you've put it in my brain.
So yeah, she goes 2 vodka sodas right up, and she gets this shot of vodka, club soda, squeeze a lime.
Also a water for her.
I don't need any water.
Hydro homies. I like the idea of hydro homies.
I'm
Here you
fine.
go.
Here you go, Tyler.
I'll drink,
I know
I'll
you'll need
drink
that
water.
later.
You need water.
All right.
You have a clear drink. You need water because it makes better.
It makes it better.
Yeah,
I'll drink it if it makes it mix better. If it makes it better, I'll drink it.
Yeah, it makes it better. It
Makes it
clears
better,
the
good.
palate. You have to drink the whole glass though.
She gulps.
Got the whole glass.
Chugs the whole glass of water down and slams it back on the table. She's like, and now the vodka.
Yes, just like that.
Gimme. And she puts her hands out like an actual child and she goes, gimme.
Gimme. Yeah. So we're gonna cut back over to.
Cut back again, man. Before we can even get to mommy, sorry.
I know we've been robbed.
We've been robbed.
Y'all have more y'all want to do right then?
No, we're fine.
Okay, we go back over to the Agave Azul, and I'm going to say this is the last round of the night. We are heading towards the end of the night. It's getting very late. So, they're doing last rounds. Anything else you want to do here, Charles?
Nah, pretty much just want to make sure, I don't open tabs. I pay immediately out of pocket.
Yeah,
so
you had 3 drinks. We'll say it's I have a food spreadsheet, actually. Or a prices spreadsheet. I have all the spreadsheets. It says we'll do 1 silver, 5 copper for the night.
1 silver, 5
copper.
5 copper.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Silver and a half.
Cool.
All right. We're gonna call that. We'll go over to Dive Tonk. You hear the guy. Last call. Brain.
That's you, baby. Colton.
Oh yeah.
Brand was just passed
He's
out.
asleep at the bar. Yeah.
Just took a little nap.
I think he's I think he's talking with some just randos. Like
You don't want to go talk
You said there was a lot of couples. You don't want to talk to who?
Well, you could. You don't want to like try to chat up the people that you played with. The
I could.
Darts guys?
Yeah, that seems like a group. Yeah, well, sure. Why not? I'll walk over to that group.
Hey kid, you play pretty good darts. You done pissed off that orc over there.
Yeah, I played quite a few games along my travels.
You're pretty good. Just don't make no enemies.
That's a weird thing to say. Say, what do you guys do?
We most of us go work at the crystal factory.
Crystal factory?
Yeah, we come here to unwind after work.
So what do you think about the crystals?
Think they make for good work.
Yeah, you
smell of money.
You can smell the whiskey on these guys, right? They're pretty drunk.
You don't worry about what happens after you make them?
No, I know what happens. We ship them off to the war effort, and they done kill people.
Yeah, right. So, you do have moral quandary with it, or?
I like to think that I provide for my family, and I do the best I can.
Aww.
Brand lifts up his glass and he says, "Amen to that."
Here, last call's on me, bud. And so he points to the bartender. He gets a round of whiskey shots, and he cheers you, and they take it down.
Yeah. So we don't have to roleplay it. I think Brand just sort of drinks and gets to know this guy, and until it's too late to drink no more.
You find that like these guys are gruff, and they kind of have a facade, but they're just burnt out. They go to work, they break their back, they do what they do, and then they come home and drink, and they provide for the family, but it's not a great living. You know,
you should let them. You should let them know you're going to be a barber.
These are guys who work like, 6/10s or something.
Yep. And Brand is like, you guys ever need medical attention? Maybe I can help.
You a healer?
Something like that.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out. And then, we go back to In Clear Spirits, where everybody in the bar is white girl wasted.
Boing, boing, boing.
Last calls for night.
Scarlett, do you want anything else? I mean, I think I'm good.
I want to see how Scarlett's doing at this point.
Yeah, roll con with disadvantage again.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Oh, that was that's what I meant. That was a pretty good roll.
What'd you get?
I got a I got a 20 and a 21.
Oh,
nice.
That water did you
I was
good.
like, I feel fine. I feel great.
You're definitely objectively drunk, but the water kept you on board of where you were before.
Yeah,
nice.
She's like, I feel fine. That water, excellent, very good. It made it good and great. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Doesn't it just enhance the taste so much?
I don't know science. And she's like, she'll ask the bartender. She'll be like, did I ask the bartender's name? I don't think that I...
No, we haven't.
She's like, what's your name? She's like, bartender lady, good, beautiful lady at the bar. What is your name?
My name, Amelia Clearcook.
Amelia, that's a beautiful.
That's a really nice name.
That's a nice. It's right, KK. It's a
nice
it's
name. Great. Really
I'm
nice.
Scarlett. This is KK.
Hi.
You're great. I told another girl at another bar that she was the best, but I think that you're the. I think that you're the.
You definitely are the best.
We'll have if this is last call, we'll have another round, right, KK? We can stay a little bit. Yeah,
one more.
She gets you each another vodka soda.
I think it's just like shots that we're doing. I don't remember what were we drinking.
Vodka sodas.
Like vodka sodas. That's what it was.
Y'all said one vodka, and she did not give you a shot. She gave you vodka sodas instead.
One vodka.
We asked for shots, and she gives us vodka
Well,
sodas.
you didn't say vodka shots. You said one vodka, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of questionable things, she made an interpretation.
Yeah, she made a decision for us.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, Tatho and Brand, you all kind of hop out and you look past last calls and you see each other, and y'all are kind of like opposite each other, and y'all kind of make headway. And then y'all see KK with Scarlet on her shoulder, like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And you'll have to see that, but it's hard to even notice them because the old lady that was out there earlier is now completely in the buff, shaking around, and all the beads are getting thrown. And everybody's like, "Woo! Bloom Street Queen!"
Scarlet joins this chant. Yeah, she's like, "Woo!"
Get her back to the fucking barracks. Get her. Hell no. She's gonna fucking embarrass everything. Hell no. This cannot go on our rap sheet.
Scarlet and
Get
KK are both wasted.
Fine.
We're fine.
What are you talking about?
Brand.
Taco, don't be a party killer.
Listen.
Taco.
Listen.
Listen.
I could be that lady right there, and she points to the queen.
We could be.
The queen of beads.
We could be.
That could have been me.
Bloom Street Queen.
Listen.
Tomorrow night.
It's fine.
It's just ditzy dance ball.
It's not. It's fucking not.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Wow.
All right.
So y'all start heading back to Fort Marshup, and Scarlet and KK whine about it the whole time. You're so mean.
That's fucking right.
That's right. Why don't we complain the whole time?
Y'all make it back to the barracks. Yaros and Vey made it back very late looking at the stars, and you're just now about to head to bed, and you hear them clunking up down the hall.
Fucking open the door, like,
Gonna
back
hide.
door open and
As soon as I hear them coming, hide the copy of Red Bear under my pillow.
Yeah. They smell like disinfectant. Like they're
Oh god!
I want to see. Do I notice?
Some of them
do
are
I
a little
notice
sticky.
Do I notice the Red Bear comic that she tries to like put away real fast? Because I want to see if.
It depends. Would you hear them coming down the hallway? Would you hide it then, or would you wait till they open the door?
You're gonna hear the woo.
Hide it as
Yeah,
soon
we're
as I
definitely
hear.
gonna be loud.
As soon as I hear what sounds like one of them talking.
Yeah. Okay. Then,
Yeah.
then no, Scarlet.
Yeah, you'll
You
hear
don't
us
get to
from
see
a
it,
while
yeah.
away.
So y'all
Damn.
come into the room. You get down for the night. Those of you who were drunk, the room is spinning.
Nice.
And we head back to the fort.
Scarlet's gonna be like, Bran, do you have medicine? I don't feel
Medicine.
great.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You have medicine.
I want medicine.
Just drink more water.
Brand,
I don't have any more water. I
We have
drank all
water
my
right
water.
here. No,
Where
I'll
is
get
it?
you. I
Oh,
got
God!
more
Brand-
water. I brought you more
Brand
water.
goes, yeah, no problem.
Give me the medicine.
He files through the flask and then like realizes that the one he handed the guy earlier is empty, and he looks at you and he goes, "How much have you had to drink?"
I don't know.
It's like 4 or 5.
It holds up a hand with like an inaccurate amount of fingers on it.
Yeah, she just holds up both her hands to. There's a lot
Well,
of drinks.
For the
Okay,
circumference of her fucking body, way too much.
Brand grabs the one labeled whiskey and he goes, "Here, this will help you clear it up."
No.
What?
Hey.
That's his
Kiki's
whiskey.
gonna grab it out of her hand.
No, I don't think that's.
It's a whiskey.
I don't think it's labeled whiskey in like
You.
fucking 16
not?
font like Comic Sans.
You said it was labeled
He's not
whiskey.
Roman like a
What you
goddamn
said
gentleman.
to
Yeah,
me.
but that's for me to read, not you.
So you have a secret language?
Oh my god, no. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine. It's
You- you-
fine.
You guys go to sleep with the room
Yeah, we go to
spinning, and with
Nice.
that, we're gonna head to a tavern break.
Mhm.
If you have enjoyed the true shenanigans that have been going on, follow on Twitch. 50 follows. We're gonna have Beignet stream. Subscribe on YouTube to catch up. 100 subscribers there. We're gonna go have a gumbo stream. If you're curious about some of these shops and stuff, check out World Anvil News over on Twitter. We are gonna be back in just a bit. And we are back. The day is Wednesday, March 24th, in the year of Paylor, 765. Goom! Goom!
Oh,
Goom!
they have a hangover. They're fucked.
Yeah. No, I was waiting for this shit to happen.
Fuck me up!
The people who were up late, like, y'all are, like, kind of, like, you know, in that hazy, like, kind of fucking get up. Like, the other one, all the other four of you are in actual physical pain.
Oh my god, it hurts so bad. What's happening? Is the
Good
world
morning,
ending?
everyone.
Are there dragons? Oh god.
Morning.
No, you're
They
hungover.
did this the past 2 days.
No.
Wait, I'm not fucked up. I only had 3 drinks, right? I'm not completely sloshed.
Do a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah, let's see how sloshed you are.
Okay.
I don't think your character, knowing your character, I don't think they regularly drink.
This is where we rolled the Leo Man.
I don't know that
This is where we rolled the Leo Man special of 9.
I think Brand is a regular drinker.
Brand's
Damn, a 12.
Yeah.
That depression.
Oh, that's above a 10. You have like a mild. You're not like comically hungover, but you have a little hangover.
It's a
Brand. This is a fucking Wednesday.
It's the what?
It's a Wednesday for Brand.
It's a Wednesday.
So,
I was bored in the bottle.
Y'all have been making plans for lunch. Y'all have a place y'all want to meet up for lunch today?
I vote that pizza place.
We need a drunk brunch.
Pappa's Pizza?
Oh my god. Food sounds so good. I'm dying. Am I dying? I think
No,
I'm dying.
it just feels like you are.
Just go pat her on the back.
Here's the truth. Everyone's dying.
Y'all have free food here at the fort.
Wow, accelerated rate than one would expect.
There's a
That's
mess
not
hall.
helping.
There's a mess hall here in the fort, so y'all get free breakfast. It's mostly just cafeteria breakfast, but y'all kind of sop up the liquor.
Yeah, Scarlet just looks really pale until she like eats something and she kind of comes back to.
Right. So everybody cool with meeting at Pappa's Pizzas?
Is there a honey butter chicken biscuit in your world?
Oh my god!
Not in the mess hall.
Not in the mess hall, bro. You gotta go somewhere to that nice cuisine of the what of variety.
That is the hangover cure.
You gotta have
a
good old HBCB.
HBCB.
All right,
guys. How do we get Whataburger in?
Sheer force of will.
I promise you, I can make it happen. Y'all just have to meet me halfway. What's the cleverness? All right, so y'all go off and head off your different ways with plans to meet at lunch. First, we're going to have Yaros and Brand.
Ooh.
Y'all are going to head back to Riverfront.
The boys.
What event is this for?
The custom clothing.
Oh, the custom clothing. Tight.
Yeah. Here we go.
Everybody give a bit smooch and chat for the boys.
Smooches.
So to the other players, just like the other day when we have these scenes, I'll just kind of watch stream. It's going to be easiest for everybody.
Yeah.
Yaros and Brand. Great. So you guys arrive to the back street of Riverfront, where you see a lot of tables about with people taking spots and shopkeepers coming up to greet them. You are quickly see a elvish woman, rather young, saying goodbye to one group and coming goes, "Oh, I just finished with the group. You take a seat here at this table. I'll be right with you."
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, you take a seat, and she runs around checking some other groups, making sure everything's doing fine, and eventually comes back and says, "Oh, hello. My name is Taylor Fisher. I am the owner of the best tailoring shop in town." She gives you like a cheeky wink. For the festival today, we're going to be creating some custom clothing of your choice. Normally, this isn't a cheap service, but we do like to show off our goods and drum up some business. Did you got anything in mind of what you wanted to make today? Shirts with logos, been pretty popular. You know, clubs making shirts for the members, or maybe someone's catchphrase. You know, everybody has something fun going on.
Brand takes off his mask and slaps it down on the table in front of him. Because I want to be able to make this again.
A mask?
Yes, one with protective qualities.
Huh. May I take a look?
He's got to protect those beautiful lips.
We're going to make a intelligence check, and with clothing, I'm gonna give her +5. Like she's a good tailor.
Yeah.
She knows her shit.
I'm making up on the spot that like I knew a guy who made these before.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
She goes, I think I can make the part. I can definitely fasten the mask. I can get it around the ears and cover the face. But it seems here like you have some other fabrics that are in there, and there's like a cartridge. This is very confusing to me.
Fine. Maybe I'll just make a cloak that doesn't look like I walked out of the desert.
Cloaks that we can do. How about you, sir? What did you have in mind? And she looks at you. Yaris?
I mean, a cloak would be fine by me. Mostly, to be honest with you, we've got some extra alligator skin that we might be trying to figure out a good way to utilize later. So I thought this was a good opportunity to kind of eye that.
Alligator skin's good stuff. Where'd you come across that?
The swamp.
That makes sense. And she laughs. She laughs at your joke, and you see she has kind eyes. And
You sound hot.
Yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Goes, well,
ask her out.
I will head to Miss Tiffany's shop real quick to grab some fabric. But give me just a moment and we get started here.
I appreciate you.
She walks off to one of the shops and she comes back with some like thick, heavy cloth.
Can I say, as she goes off to get that, Yaris is going to kind of turn and pull out of his pocket, and he's going to put something on the table and kind of push it to pass it over towards Bran. And is like, I did notice that this seemed like something, whether you wanted to admit it or not, that you enjoyed. So I figured I'd give you a little hand and get you some more. And as Bran looks at it, it's a wrapped bar of dark chocolate.
Aww, he got you chocolate, Colton.
It'd be real sad when Yaros is the first person to die in the dragon's head.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so
really
sad. So
working on our hearts.
This very thoughtful chocolate bar. How's Bran react?
I think Bran like picks it up and he's like doesn't really know how to react to this act of kindness. Thanks.
No problem, Hoss.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No, don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself.
At this time, Taylor comes back. She gets some thick, heavy fabrics and she drops it. And there's a thud. Like this is kind of like a thick canvas.
Yeah.
She goes, "All right, let's get started. I have some stencils here. I just need to measure your sizes." And she pulls out like a little, fabric tape.
Yeah.
Measures like y'all's heights, and she goes, "All right, great. So if you want to get the stencils over the fabric and just cut to the dimensions, I think I have both of your sizes right." And so presumably you go and you cut out the shape. It's very pre-made set kind of for this thing, and she goes, "Great. Now what we need to do is fold it over so that the ends don't get frayed." And then, we have to have these little loops so it can attach to your other clothes, and she's kind of explaining it to you. And then she goes, over here we have the sewing machines. You go to like the next table over, and it's like a foot-pedaled sewing machine. And so, Brand, you would do yours first, and you're doing the foot pedal, and she's like showing you and guiding you, and it's very straightforward. It's mostly just kind of
guiding your hips.
Yeah, this isn't like a complex
Comes up behind you, guiding your hand, turns out she's a ghost.
This is a one-piece
very
fabric.
sensual.
It's not like a shirt. Yaros, you're next, and she, as you're going it, she goes behind you and kind of puts her hands on yours as you outline.
Oh my!
He just kind of clams up and just keeps working.
Oh no!
He doesn't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what to do.
No.
She seems like she knows what to do.
Oh my god!
You read that in that book?
Oh my god!
You read that in that book. You guys now have thick, heavy, brown canvas cloaks. You have that.
Sweet.
And then I will give you proficiency in making impromptu clothing.
Huh?
You're not making good shit, but like, if you need a shirt and a pinch, you can do something.
Okay.
You can do something with some clothes.
She goes, well, I think these look fabulous. I think you good-looking gentlemen for coming by. And she kind of looks at Iaros.
Damn.
Oh my god, you just spot on.
I do hope you check out all the shops that help take place here today, but especially make sure to drop by Taylor's next time you need something. She kind of gives a wink. She grabs a few things. She goes, well, I will see you guys later, and heads on to the next group.
Ooh.
I turns to Brand. I mean, that was weird, right?
What?
I guess not. Don't worry about it. Brand, it occurred to me the other day actually that I don't know what your last name is.
I don't have a name. I'm sorry.
I don't have a single name.
I named myself after this thing. Pulls out a brand.
My full name is Brand of the Ashen Tribe.
So is your tribe like small? Is there like a rule in place to keep people from having the same name because of confusion?
Oh, firstly, my clan is dead. Secondly, damn. Fuck, Brain. Brain.
Hello?
Where'd you go, Brian?
Hello?
What your question was? Names. Yes, we traditionally didn't have last names. We were a small tribe, and now we're even smaller. But yes,
Aww.
there are really only 20 of us at our highest. There's not a lot of fire elementals to go around.
Oh wow. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. I hope I wasn't bringing up anything necessarily that you didn't want to, talk about.
No, it's the reality I live in every day.
I mean, that's certainly one way to look at it. I'm sorry, man. I realized I didn't feel like I don't really know a whole lot about you, and figured this would be a good chance to, kind of grease some elbows and see what's making you tick, type of thing.
Yeah, of course. Where do you hail from?
Oh, I came from my family's farm over there in the Great Hawk Plains.
A farm, eh? You miss the farming life?
A little. I less so the work, more so the amount of distance between me and other people. It gets a little narrow in these roads for me, but I'm making it work.
I think I understand exactly what you mean.
Oh yeah, you're used to kind of more open areas as well.
Yes, well, after the crying death killed my tribe.
Can't even.
So if you want to die, just take a shot every time Brand.
Colton can't be as serious as he wants with Bran.
Really, I'm trying. This is a learning experience for
No,
me.
you're good, man.
I appreciate the effort.
I'm sorry.
No,
He's
don't be
trying
sorry.
real hard.
Fuck, man. I'm so used to
Oh
playing
my
memes.
God.
It's hard.
I appreciate you playing something serious.
After my tribe died, well, I've had solitude for many years.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I can understand that being, like a natural progression of things, but yeah, I mean, of course, I only speak for myself in this situation, but this group of us that we're kind of in, I got a good feeling. I feel like these are some people that I can rely on, and I mean, I understand if you need space and whatnot, but I hope you understand that I kind of view us at least as a little bit of a family, and if you need something, I'm here.
No, I might just need time, but it's very kind of you to say so.
Oh man, I mean, really, don't worry about it. It's just I'm in the same boat as you. We're all kind of stuck in here together, so might as well try to make it a little bit easier for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after a nice talk of these two somewhat unlikely pairing of people kind of finding mutual ground, we're going to head off to Midtown. With Vi. Where am I? I always have to get situated of where I am on the map.
Yeah.
Whenever I enter.
It's a big map.
It's a big map.
It's a big map.
There's
lots
big town,
of
big
things.
man.
13 big
Lots of
maps.
things. Big map.
man.
Big town for big man.
Big brain, big town, big man, big dream.
Just a small town, dip. Oh shit, TMCA.
Oh god, my channel.
Fat rip before it even got off the ground.
Hello.
Alright, so you head towards Midtown and come around the corner to a building marked Brotherhood of the Fighting Spirits.
Very much like a make sure I'm not being followed by anyone that knows me kind of look going there.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Roll anxiety.
Yeah.
Roll anxiety.
I'd say roll perception, but you're not, I mean, fucking nobody's following you. You walk in and see quite literally a bunch of people blitzed out of their mind drunk. They seem to be a group of monks. They all wear simple red geese with shaved heads. And you walk up, and one of them, a female elf, greets you. She goes, "Oh, yo, what's up? You here for the self-defense class?"
Yes, I think so. I think I'm in the right place. This is the self-defense, the fighting.
Yeah. Cool, yeah. You're upstairs.
Yes, thank you. And I'll just kind of uncomfortably nod and go upstairs.
Yeah. I'm just going to teleport you there. Yeah, so you get upstairs and you see a few groups of monks working with people.
Can you bring me to the scene? I just watch it on Twitch.
Oh, I thought I summoned you. I'm sorry.
No, not allowed.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you get upstairs, you see a group of monks working with people, and a few women kind of out of breath, a bit sweaty from exerting themselves, waving away kind of as you walk in, and you hear a older dwarven monk speak up and go, "Now remember, ladies, step 1 to self-defense is to not need it." "Oh, hey, miss, you here for the lessons?"
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. "My name is Arion Bitter Ale," and you see he walks up to a barrel that has an open lid, and just takes a cup and just scoops into it and starts drinking from it.
This is a dwarf, you said?
Yeah. He goes, "I'm the master of this establishment. Woo, that's some firewater. Anyway, you're going to be teaming up with me today. If you want to go find your position over that pillow over there."
Okay.
He walks up over opposite to you and kind of starts speaking again. He goes, "Like you heard me tell them, ladies." And he gets a little close, and you can smell the liquor coming off of his breath.
Mm.
He goes, "The best self-defense is to keep yourself out of situations where you think you might need it. Walking in pairs, public street, be careful after dark. As much as it sucks to have to think about it, that's the reality we live in. Now, if you do find yourself in need of defense, remember, take the teep shot." He looks at you in the eyes. "Eyes, nose, throat, groin. If you have a weapon or tool, use it. Here in the United Shard, self-defense is legal protection. You got a screwdriver, some keys, you should jam it right in there." I lost my place in my notes.
Well, no.
Alright, but if you don't have anything, we gotta do something else. So first we're gonna do a heel palm strike right up to the nose. If you do it right, you're gonna break them and give them enough shock to let you get away. You said you need to use the heel of your palm to keep getting injured of the rest of your hand, but you're gonna go right up into the nose just like this. Let's do it slowly. And so, yeah, he goes you through the practice. He shows it into just into nobody, and he's like, all right, do it slowly onto me. Yep, exactly like that. And then I'd like you all right, now strike me. Do it.
Just doing like a very like, I guess weak, like strike. Not being very prone on the fighting arts. Probably almost a little wet noodle.
Yeah, he kind of casually goes, all right, you ain't gonna do nothing out like that. Come on, do it like you mean it.
All right, then I'm gonna try it again, but like I mean it.
Yeah, do an arm strike. Just the attack roll.
Where is that option? Is that under actions? Oh yeah, there it is. Oof. That one.
Damn.
It's even more noodly than last. He goes, all right, I need you. Look, I'm trying to help you, and you need to help yourself. Now, look at me, act like you hate me. You got someone in your mind you hate?
Yes.
All right.
Do.
I'm them. Go ahead and hit me. Do it again.
All right. I'm going to try it again. Come on, Lord. Don't fail me now. God damn it.
Nice.
What was it?
Nice.
A 6.
At least it's better.
Yeah, this time he gets out of the way. He goes, all right, that one was better. I think if you keep, you just kind of visualize in your mind, I think you might be able to do it. Let's go on to something a little different. He goes, now we're going to do a knee bash. And he goes, if your attacker was born a male, go for the family jewels. That'll knock him out good. And so he's like, all right, what we're going to do, you're going to be here, and if he grabs you, you want to just right knee in the thing. And he goes, all right, now face me and try it. And you go through the motion. He goes, all right, now hit me.
All right.
Unarmed strike.
11.
Yeah, so you go, and you're like, oh, I'm going to hit this dude. But he seems fine with it. And at the, as it's coming, he just perfectly, puts his hands under yours and sways out of the way. He goes, now there you go. Now, if you were to do that to normal people, you would have hit him. I mean, we are a little trained here, but that was a good shot. He goes, finally, I'm going to show you how to break a grab. See, if someone comes at you behind like this, what you're going to do is use the elbows or your low bros to bash into their face until they let go. Right? So, try to grab me from behind.
Okay. Grab.
Yeah, he just very slowly goes, see, you're gonna need leverage like this, and you're gonna kind of go like that. And he goes, all right, now do it slow. All right, hit me.
7.
Yeah, he just moves his head perfectly out of the way, and as you're trying to bash him, he's he moves one way, you bash, he goes the other way. See, this is good. See, I think if you were do a little bit more with strength and straight on, you need to get that right angle as he's dodging. You do good.
Okay.
He goes, all right. Well, I think you got down what you need to practice, and how to keep yourself safe there. Though I have a feeling that and he goes back over to the barrel and fills up the cup. I think you're a little bit stronger than most. I think you have abilities you aren't letting on, little missy. But that might be the yammerings of a drunk old man. What do I know? And he drinks from his cup.
Another law-abiding citizen as anyone else.
He goes, well, I'm glad that you dropped by. You are always welcome here to have a drink or a spar, miss. He gives a deep bow to you.
Yes, thank you. It was informative.
Yeah, so you now have proficiency on breaking grabs, but only specifically if they grab you from behind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the self-defense classes where it's no, you come at me like this.
Yeah.
Listen, I did 9 years of martial arts and sat through many self-defense classes, and they were all exactly like that.
Yeah.
Well, slightly less drinking. But
well, yeah, less alcohol, but all of the
no,
hit him in the nose.
Hit
him in the nuts.
In high school, we had a group of our lady friends who all went, and they came back super empowered. And they're like, "All right, try to grab me. I promise I'm gonna break out." And it's just all right. So you just go low and pick them up by the legs. And they're like, "Not like that." I'm well, that kind of defeats the point, right?
Well, it's one of those things where I'm sorry, I don't need to be bogging it down. Let's go.
All right. Up next, we are heading to the Sunrise District.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It is no night. It is day. Let
It's
there be
no
sun.
night.
Let
It's
there
no
be
night.
But
sun.
where is stars if there is no night?
They're just hiding.
I'm just hiding.
They're there. It's just too bright.
They're just hiding behind all them clouds up in the sky, you know.
Oh.
That sun's kind of a bully, so as he shows up, they just kind of sit back.
Outshines all of them. Yeah, I get that.
I wasn't even talking about that, but all right, you go ahead and project your own insecurities out there. That's fine.
Imagine getting bullied by stars.
Damn.
Could never be me. Actually is me.
Alright, so
Damn.
yeah, we have KK and Scarlet. You once again approach the Sunrise Theater, and outside is that same loud, ostentatious sign outside, but this time it says Red Bloom Dance Recital. This time you're ushered into the seats that surround the stage. Last time, Scarlet, you kind of made a maze down to the main stage, but this time you're up in the seating. You wait for a while until the lights are dim. So is there anything y'all want to talk about or do before the recital starts as you're kind of waiting?
Oh, I'm so glad they turned down the lights.
Yeah, it's nice and dark. Nice and dark. This is nice.
Do you need any more
fun,
water?
huh?
Yeah, it was fun.
I got some water.
Okay.
So as you're saying this, a spotlight comes down right in the center onto a soul dancer. They're in a full black outfit, and the orchestra pit begins to play. It's a very slow, somber piece, and the dancer is on stage and gives a very emotional dance with long movements of her body, often laying and sweeping over the ground as the music swells and falls. The piece ends with her in a low bow, while the band holds out a very long note. And from the orchestra pit comes a black fog that then covers the stage. And the dancer covers the stage and the dancer. And when the note ends, she has disappeared, and a line of ballet dancers have now taken her place. And the whole audience goes into applaud.
Scarlet applauds.
Same. Applauds. Do you think we could rent one of those?
A fog machine?
Yeah.
Roll Arcana.
I don't know what I would do.
I
I don't know what to
can't
do.
even know what a fog machine is.
But both of y'all roll Arcana.
I mean, Scarlet would know that there's like
No.
spells.
I think Scarlet, after the painting, just knows this is magic. This is not a mechanical thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's like magic stuff, that like summons up fog and stuff. I'll get something.
Oh.
Do some fog stuff.
So the applause kind of tones down, and the second piece starts. It goes with the woodwinds and the orchestra playing high, twinkly notes as the ballerinas all make their little micro movements in sync. All the performers are very thin, incredibly in shape. Soon, the horn cuts through the flutes and clarinets, and the ballerinas all start making great leaps in the air. And as they land, the rest of the orchestra comes in with a swell of music, and the dancers begin to make great twirls as they do. Their tutus begin to sparkle with light and begin to glow. The band begins a staccato piece, and the dancers have really high kicks that seem almost unnatural in how precise and in sync they are with each other. And with each kick, their outfits change to a different color of the rainbow. So that light twinkle now goes like red, orange, yellow, every time they kind of do this kick routine. Finally, a piece comes to a strong chord, and all of the ballerinas jump and land into a split, and bright light comes over the crowd, and everybody's there's a rainbow kind of over the seats as they go, and for a second it gets way too bright in a flash.
God.
Yeah, you look back down, and the rainbow dancers are now each a different color, split, and then there's that soloist from the first dance in the middle in the black tutu. They're all, arms around arms. They give a big, deep bow to the crowd. Everybody goes crazy and applause, and
Yeah.
Yay.
Claps.
Clap.
and that's
Man.
the last dance.
Would I know was it like a spell that would have been doing the like clothing color changes, or was it like the clothes, like the nature of the clothes doing that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say DC 15.
Damn it! damn it. That wasn't
Chris,
that wasn't it. That was not it for me,
Chris
y'all.
gets an 18 on it.
Scarlett's like, man, I wish that I knew. I wish that I knew what it was that made their clothes all different colors. You think we could like go back and talk to them or something? Would that be bad?
Yeah, that would be cool. Let's see if we can go
Let's sneak back there and go say hi.
Yeah. Wait,
Right,
did you just say sneak?
No.
Oh, sorry,
no.
I misheard you.
You totally, you misheard. I don't know how to sneak. Nope.
So you guys kind of wait out in the lobby, and you wait for quite a while, but eventually, and you see there's people around with flowers, all kind of waiting, and then after a while, the dancers come out, and everybody goes, woo, and they all kind of go. Ooh. Each of them go to, obviously, what looks like a family unit. It hands them the flowers, and they give a big hug, and they kind of talk it out.
Nice. That's nice. I guess so. There was like the solo dancer.
Uh-huh.
She in the black.
Yeah.
Did her outfit change, or was her outfit like just the same the whole time?
It's hard to tell. She disappeared and then came back. Maybe.
She came back. What?
She disappeared and then came back. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to one of the girls that had the color changing outfits.
Sure. Yeah. You walk up to Miss Blue.
Miss Blue.
Hi.
She goes, "Oh, hey, did you guys enjoy the show?"
Yeah, no, that was great. That was beautiful. That was great.
Really cool.
Thank you so much. We worked really hard on this one.
Yeah. Y'all's outfits, I mean, the like, all of the effects and, like, you guys on top of that, it was just great. Like, how'd you, what are these dresses that, like, change colors and all that?
So you get a closer look, and you do see, dusting of something in the dress.
Ooh, a special dust.
She goes, so we are all students here at the Rougarou Conservatory of the Arts. So we have Bardic studies, so a lot of it is through us. But these dresses with the colors, we were able to get a dusting of the low magic crystals into the dress that helped us kind of channel it and get that whole... That's how we got the hue so bright and so sparkly.
Wow. That's really cool.
But we were really proud of this piece. You know, we had... You know, it's about, like, the drab emotions of the black dancer, and then the whole rainbow kicking back in and bringing things up. We're really proud. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, of course.
It was great.
Cool.
Cool.
You guys now have...
That was real nice.
I had nothing in my brain. So you guys have effectively a dance appreciation.
I was about to be like, oh, man, I would love to hear you talk more about what the dance means and like what each movement through the dance meant.
Well, you guys now have degrees.
You're getting out of that.
You guys have degrees in dance appreciation.
Nice.
If you guys could think of anything
like
better,
they're handing them out. They're handing them out at the door.
You have proficiency in that. And I don't know what that means. If you have anything else you think of, let me know.
I thought we got the dancer appreciation from last night with the beads.
Yeah, that's right. We got double dance appreciation.
Hey, if that way you can grade it, to say that everything you saw last night was dog shit.
No, they were drunk. It was great.
What I was actually so with the low magic crystals, the like dusting on the dress, like I guess I like wanted to like continue to talk to her about like if we wanted to get something like that, like if we wanted to get like modified clothing like with this with these low magic crystals, like how would we go about doing that?
Well, we have some people in house, but I mean if you guys wanted something, I know that Miss Taylor over at Taylor's Tailors is pretty good at things like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Miss Taylor. Her and them. I guess we wouldn't know that.
Absolutely not. It's happening.
We wouldn't know that. Never mind. Sorry. Oh yeah, Miss Taylor. That's okay.
Yeah, we'll go take a look. We'll check them out.
Finger guns out the door.
All right, we're gonna head to Bloomworth with
Yay.
Totho.
Yay.
Yay.
It's no longer.
Maybe your girlfriend's here, Totho.
Calm down.
I bet she is.
Yeah.
Calm down.
She likes a boy in uniform.
Calm down.
Listen, we're never calm.
Yeah, you haven't paid attention if you think
It's only gonna get worse.
Aren't you playing a serious character, Colton? You should be the most calm of all, trying to keep it together.
But everyone else is gonna escalate.
but I can still play a serious meme. Don't worry about it.
Serious meme.
Jesus.
Yeah, just don't think about it too hard.
Tafo, walk over to the courier's office in Blue Morph, and you walk in, and you see lots of family units gathered around on like tables, and they're kind of writing. And you walk in, and he guy goes, "Oh, you here for the free letters to the soldiers?" It's an older male gnome.
Also, get me to the scene if you were planning on it.
Yep. Lots of things going on.
Lots of stuff.
We did lots of things.
Cool. All right.
What's happening?
What's up?
So he goes, "You here for the letters to the soldiers?"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Which branch are you trying to write to?
Not necessarily any branch. Just was wanting to see just how everything just kind of operated, and saw what was going on. That's pretty much it. Not necessarily wanting to write to one specific branch. No.
Oh, okay. It's a little weird, but
it is.
Sure. He goes through. See, a lot of the people here have people in the military. They're trying to write to. It's our job. We're the courier, so we are the parcel delivery service and letter delivery service for the entire United Shard. And this is our Postmaster General office. So most of the mail, that comes to Balaclave, it'll all come through here. We get it straight off the train. We have a very highly specific set of instructions to make sure things get where they go, and he kind of explains effectively now Excel sheets and how there's a lot of people who come here and they do have a lot of letters to soldiers. They also, I would say, if you're talking to them for a while, just to kind of spill things out, they also do a lot of military deliveries here. They're the ones who expat a lot of the low magic crystals. Basically, if things need to get where they need to go, they are a government faction, and they move. They de facto move everything.
Yeah.
Did you have any other specific questions or things you wanted to do while you're here?
I was, like I say, this was just something I just wanted to see what all they moved and how they moved stuff around, because like I say, they were military shipments and stuff, like what type of stuff they shipped out and all this. Like he is literally just on a sightseeing venture, because it was something that he just wanted to do for the day, because he is just purely curious.
Yeah. So other than that, you would know that they have their own ship fleet that used to go around the Gulf, but now that there's naval vessels out there, they typically just go up and down the Sanchez River and the tributaries. Every once in a while, they'll get an escort out and go around the coast. They have a vast train network that they utilize, and then in the more remote areas, they have people on horseback that deliver. So they have a whole network of people, and it's a major employment. Like, a lot of people work for this. It's as big as a branch of the military almost, just because of how necessary it is to keep things going.
Okay.
And they work often with the frontiersmen, the Department of the Interior, to make sure things get where they need to go and protected. So I think that's about all that there really is to these guys. Otherwise,
yeah, which is totally fine.
All right. You guys all head back to Riverfront to Pappa's Pizza.
Food.
So,
Huzzah.
Damn it, I got no proficiencies in writing or doing anything. That's crazy.
You learned how to
write addresses.
I actually forgot. This one I had very little on. Remind me to give you proficiency in my will. I just don't have it what it is now.
Okay, that's fine. I will. I'll put it in the DM after the session. Hey, bro, you gotta give Staffo something, bro.
DM me right now, and I'll just have it.
That way, yeah. Before I just go to sleep, yeah.
Yours, my... What am I missing? Taco.
I deleted something. Oh. I see what I did.
Right. So yeah, you head to Pappa's Pizzas. You walk in, they're like, "All right, can I get you? What kind of pie you guys want?"
I would.
Me.
I was a big fan of the ham and pineapple that you had.
Sure. There's 6 of y'all? Let's be like 2 pies.
Could it
we
be
have
2?
We have
Please.
one of that pie, and then one of the is like the meat, the pepperonis. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
Pepperoni.
one ham and pineapple, 1 pepperoni.
Can I get barbecue chicken?
What?
Third pizza? I can do it. It'd be a lot of food
Yeah.
for y'all, but sure.
We're
We
gonna
can
have
just take
stuff
some
to go
back.
now.
Yeah.
Where we
I
gonna
don't see the
store it?
problem.
KK just gets an entire barbecue
Listen.
pizza to herself.
She's gonna
I
eat
can-
it all.
I can snack on it throughout the day. Okay.
That's true. That's true. Make a little doggy bag.
Excuse me, I am
We-
gonna be
we-
I am gonna be a little bit jaded on the fact that we
We
are
got wrecked
like
last night.
like
we need
you
food.
did get
That's
wrecked,
true.
Mhm.
but don't you
We
think
need
that's
huzzah.
a little bit too much
No.
food?
No.
Why? No.
All right, why don't we go ahead and make those pies? I got a bunch of people.
Yeah, no, you don't worry about us. We got our order in.
All right.
Besides, I've got a giant lady to bring pizza back to.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
No.
okay.
you talking about Miss Amelia?
Okay, listen. Yes, but
Yeah.
we're not
yeah. No, I
just
see you.
here to party our asses
Yeah,
off.
no,
Okay,
of
that's
course
the fun
not.
part. We,
There's other fun parts.
we get contacts and we can go
Mhm.
talk to bartenders because they hear all sorts of stuff.
Contacts. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what y'all were doing out so late. You guys seemed a little distracted when you came in.
Well,
You were-
yeah. It was,
We were pretty drunk, I would
yeah.
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
All
sloshy.
right, here's 3 pies. That's going to
Thank you.
be a silver and a half.
Nice. Here you go.
I want to
Oh,
see
we
if
have
anybody remembers.
We have the coin. We have the coin.
Oh yeah, we got Scarlet fumbles around in her pockets and she's like, we helped oh god, my brain.
Chef.
All of my memories are
We
gone.
have
I
the
drank
coin
too
from
much.
the chef
Oh
still,
yeah,
and I'll pull it out.
We're the
Oh,
gator.
yeah.
We're the gator guys.
There it is.
The gator
We're
guys.
the gator guys and gals.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, that one's on y'all. I got.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good time. I'm just a bit busy.
Hey, if you
Yeah.
didn't show the coin, I was really just gonna try to pull my shirt down and be like, "Yo, I think
Oh,
this is
yeah?
the rite of passage. This is the rite of
Is it?
passage, bro."
Just showing your nipples? Or are you talking
No,
about your
not the
scars?
nipples.
Wow.
I have a bite mark close to my
Thank
collarbone.
you for the
Please.
pizza.
You could
We
have gotten a
appreciate it.
lot of beads.
A bite
the other
mark.
night.
That's
I'm gonna
kinky.
take a slice of
We
my
need to bring
pizza.
Tato with us next
I
time.
know.
I'm not trying. I have a few scars
This
next to
is
my
the second
collarbone.
time, Tato,
Oh my
this is
god.
the second time you've taken off your shirt for all of us.
This
do you
one
know how many beads
actually
you
had
can
a
get?
purpose, and I
It's so
wasn't even
easy.
taking it off for reason. Oh my god.
You get so many beads for taking your shirt off.
I'm just being railroaded right now. There's nowhere to stop it.
As y'all have this
Bullied,
conversation,
if you will.
Tatho full blush. You hear the cheers from outside. Yeah, woo, yeah.
Yeah, see, they know.
Oh
what's up.
god damn it. Oh
You know
my
what's up.
god.
Quietly eat my pizza and share.
Cool.
Eat your ham and
You're munching
pineapple.
on the
I
and
will.
pepperoni, baby.
I will
I'll
eat my ham
try-
and pineapple.
Scarlet will try the ham and pineapple because I don't think that she tried it before. I think she was like, "No, thank you."
It's
But
quite
she'll
good.
try it.
It's a very
since
nice
Faye
convers.
likes it.
Very nice mixture between the salt and the sweet.
Well, yeah.
Can I
She
try
tries
some?
it.
Yes, of course.
Hey, we got a whole pizza.
Nice.
I wish to not offend. I will not try because the last time I tried
Scarlett's like-
something, I offended people with my taste. So I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, Scarlet will be like, not gonna lie, I do like the pepperoni better, but I can see why you like this,
I
Vay.
mean, no
It's
offense
interesting.
taken. Everybody has their own preferences.
Yeah.
I prefer this, and you prefer that.
Yeah.
Simple as
The
that.
cheering from
It's
outside
easy.
begins to die down as whatever happened passed, and you realize it's about time to head off to your evening activities.
Yes.
Yes.
Up
Oh man,
first-
we missed the event, y'all. We didn't take the bait.
We do brand.
Wonder what it was.
We'll never know. It was the dragon.
It was the dragon. Everyone's dead. We go outside. The city's on fire.
Damn.
Where's that Donald Glover
We've
fucking
got to
gift?
get our pizzas.
Damn.
We have to eat our pizza.
Literally with a pizza box. Walks out.
All right, Brand, you head to the Bloom
Uh-huh.
Wharf, and in the back with the other buildings, you find the Bloom Wharf Meat Market. As you approach, you get the overwhelming smell of fish in the air, just as you would at any other seafood market.
Brandon, get the schmeats.
When you get close, you see a group of people walking away kind of en masse, and others stepping forward as if it was their turn. You see that the meat market is split distinctly in two. There is a land animal side and a seafood side. The crowd seems to be heading and congregating to the land side first. Presumably, you kind of follow that group.
Yeah.
Sorry. The end. Yeah, so you see in front of that stall is a red dragonborn who speaks up and says, "My name is Daver Hamraz, and I am the Bloom Meat Market Land section. If everybody can gather around, we get started." And you see, like, this is like a presentation where he's giving the demonstration. There's kind of a bigger crowd around him. Whenever he sees everybody's kind of settled down, he goes, "First of all, taking the lives of animals is not something you should take lightly. We do it for the nourishment of our bodies and keep ourselves warm and clothing, amongst other things. I always like to take a moment when butchering to give thanks to Paylor for the bounty that we are able to share with each other. That being said, there are two important points that come from this. When we kill animals, you do so quickly and humanely to keep them from suffering. So if you're out hunting, make sure you do your best to limit its pain in its final moments. Take a good shot. Also, listen to our conservationist friends. They have a list of animals they're trying to protect. If you want your future children to see them, we should all take part in limiting their deaths. It's also important to use each and every part of the animal because of that. We don't want anything to go to waste." Also, you see he goes around and grabs a butcher's knife. He's kind of waving it. He goes, "Make sure to use a sharp knife. Remember, the most dangerous knife is a dull knife." Alright, we're going to start off with something small. Here's a chicken. This will apply to basically every other kind of bird you'd butcher. Got this one fresh from a farm. First you cut off its head. Clack! You pluck the bird, you remove the quarters and the wings, and he kind of shows you separate the breast from the carcass. Split the wings and drums and flats, the quarters into thighs and drums. And he goes, "Here, you're going to use the fat lines to guide your blade. What you're left with are your pieces of chicken. And the bone structure, you're going to want to use that to make a great stock. And the hearts and livers and gizzards, which you eat up real good fried." Y'all got any questions?
So do we have... We actually butchered a chicken here, right?
No, it's like him giving a demonstration to everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not participating.
No, but he lets everybody kind of get in close and shows you, like, okay. Here's a shot. It's probably a group of, like, 12, 15 people. But no, he can't just butcher animals all day long in mass.
That makes sense.
Yeah. He goes, "Alright, next up I got a pig. There's some differences between big land animals, but this should be a decent guide to get you going." And then he shows you how to, like, butcher the full pig and gives the explanation of the pieces and, like, where to cut. He goes, "Alright, well, you folks have been great. Looks like they finished over at the seafood stall, and you can head there." And you can see, like, he kind of leans over, and on the other half of the meat market, the crowd's kind of walking away. He goes, "Y'all got anything else for me?"
I guess not.
Yeah.
I wish I had something, but
Yeah.
I don't have
Alright,
a question for it.
y'all head over that way and learn about the sea animals. You head that way, and there's a lizard folk gentleman. He goes, "Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm sure that Devar over there gave you the great spiel about how we should treat animals, and the same is true of the creatures of the sea. Let's do our best to not overfish, allowing creatures to have their breeding season to keep populations up, and throwing back the ones that are too small, or pregnant, or endangered. At first, we have the easiest, shrimp. You pop off the head and the shells. You can use that for stock. And you're going to eat the tails. Crawfish are similar, but though I do like to shuck those heads." And next he goes, "Alright, I got clams and mussels. You're going to release them from their shell like this. You're going to get a small paring knife, and, he pops them out.
Slurp.
Shellfish now, we're going to use this crab for an example. Here's how you clean it for boils and steams." And he kind of, shows you how to break it apart. Here's where the meat is located if you were to cook it. The different things that you can do with it. He goes, "Here's a lobster. We usually most it for the tail, but once again, that shell has a lot of flavor in it, and you don't want to waste it." And he goes, "Finally, I'm going to show you this catfish here to show you how to clean a fish." And he goes through the whole process of scaling it and cutting it up, going into the fillets, having the bones for whatever you want to use it for. He goes, well, I thank you for coming out. It's up to us to keep that ecosystem nice and clean. But with this, you should be able to clean just about any creature out in the sea. You have any other questions? All right, well, that'll be great. Yeah.
How do you do this to a lizard?
It's a pretty straightforward thing.
I think Bran just genuinely participated and took notes and
So you now can clean any animal. If you can just do it. You got it. If there's an animal, you can cut it down to its pieces and meats and you skin, and you can just do it.
Yeah, I would say that's incredibly worth it for Bran. It seems like a thing he'd want.
Yeah. Some of these are pretty straightforward.
Bran likes to know how to take apart a body.
The rest of you are going to head to the Sunrise District.
We're gonna go pet some animals.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That will eventually be cleaned by Bran.
Well, we're gonna learn how to properly pet animals.
Right.
And Bran's learning how to take them apart.
Brad's gonna get done early, and we're gonna be petting, and right before we leave, we're just gonna hear something yelling, and he's just gonna dive in.
Oh no.
I know how to kill pig.
Damn.
Look what I learned today.
I'm gonna learn this pig good.
Oh god.
God damn.
Alright. You guys head to the Sunrise District and head towards the back where the Fitzsimmons Zoo is. So you get close, you see a small crowd waiting to get in, mostly small children with their parents. After you wait for a bit, you see that some people come out and they let more in.
All the millennials are drawn to the petting zoo.
Yeah.
And eventually you get to the front of the line, and a tabaxi gentleman turns around and he says, all right, kids, you excited to pet some animals? And he turns around and goes, are you parents or...
Scarlett's like, we're here to pet the animals too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a little weird, but
what's weird about it?
Who am I to judge?
Is it?
It's been a week. We kind of need to.
Yeah, we just wanted to chill,
unwind.
Yeah, we almost got fired.
He looks at you guys. He looks into the petting zoo. You guys look to where he's looking, and it is children with some parents.
Look, don't worry.
Are we not?
If the kids start getting in our way, we'll just hit them out the way. It's not a big deal.
Guys.
That was a joke. Don't.
I know. Let's just not make it weird.
Well, whatever. Who am I to judge? Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
He says people probably think your parents and your kids on the other side or something. Just y'all behave. So yeah, you guys walk in, and it is a petting zoo. You can see quite a bit of livestock walking around, mostly from local farmers. You can see them kind of chatting behind the fence. There's sheep, goats, pigs. You see a couple people have donkeys and ponies on leashes as kids come up and pet them. There are a few interesting animals you see around. There is an alpaca and a llama.
Alpaca.
The owners...
The alpacas.
The owners are over there lecturing the kids like they are different. They are not the same.
They're what?
They're not the same.
The
alpaca and the llama. And you also see there's like a couple nutrias here.
Nutria-rats?
Yeah.
Big rats.
Scarlett's going right to the big rats. She's going towards the llama, and she was like, oh my god, big rats.
Yeah, you also see a lot of rabbits running around, but they're distinct and very weird to you guys. As you see, they have...
The rabbits?
No, yeah, because they have full sets of antlers.
Let's go!
Scarlett's overwhelmed.
So
that is the rabbits now.
That is everything
I'm so
that's
excited
inside
there's jackalopes.
Yep, y'all go to the...
It was a thing I never knew I wanted.
Yep.
Yeah.
You pet them, and one of the guys goes, oh yeah, they like, from behind the fence, like, yeah, they like them. They must not have them where they're from.
I've never seen a jackalope.
Have I ever seen a jackalope?
No, they're swamp creatures.
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask that a lot.
Yeah.
KK is going to attempt to hold one in each arm.
Yeah.
I would actually say that most of these farm animals are probably pretty foreign to I would think maybe the llama and the alpaca, because they are native to Yorkit, like the other side of the mountains. Maybe you've seen one, but like y'all don't have like farm animals. Like it's not something.
Yeah, it's not so much like a petting zoo like idea of like, oh, I want to pet the animals. More like, what are these
you're,
things?
Like studying the creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all go pet the rabbits.
Study these cute little floppy boys.
And you try to chase them down, and they bolt. They are skittish and they are fast.
Speedy boys.
Scarlet will lay down to like get on the rabbit's level.
Sure.
And be like,
roll animal handling.
Okay. Got a 0. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
You go, and it like looks at you and it bolts. It's like these creatures are almost unnaturally fast.
Unnaturally what?
Fast.
Wow, they're so fast and so cute.
You see one of the farmers goes, "Oh yeah, these are good breed. I should go bring them to the track."
I want to try something. Because, like I say, I just went because everybody else had went.
Uh-huh.
And so I just, I'm admiring them. I'm Myron, bro. I'm Myron.
You Myron, bro?
I'm Myron, bro. I'm Myron, but I want to see if I don't know how to articulate this. I want to see if there's any way that any animal it comes up and is attracted towards me by simply just me being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
a mean mug and a moose.
To you?
Yeah.
Are you trying to Disney princess them?
Yeah,
he's
pretty much.
Trying to Disney. Speaking of trying to Disney princess the animals, Scarlet will ask if there's like something she can do to hold one of the rabbits.
I'll do Totho first.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're walking around and kind of looking there, and you see that a sheep, very big, very fluffy, comes up and kind of smells your hand.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Bah.
Oh my god. But hey, he just pets the sheep and then pretty much just, admires the fur and then just kind of like just keeps going because the other three are pretty much having a good time. Yeah, and I said, since this sheep here, I'm now having a good time. So everybody's having a good time, baby.
Yeah, so at this time, Scarlet, you heard the farmers talking about you guys. Like, they're probably not from here. Bring them to the track. And you go, you would go up to them. They would be the ones to ask since they said something. So how do you approach them?
Scarlet's just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hi, is there, the rabbits all ran away from me."
Oh yeah,
how do you?
The jackalopes. They're held catch. Usually we just kind of fence them and get the fence smaller and smaller and smaller until they ain't got nowhere to go. These are good.
So you just trap them?
Have you caught one yet?
No, I haven't caught one.
Aren't the horns gonna like poke you if you're in with a bunch of them?
I mean, they're pretty skittish. They're not gonna like maul you.
Have you ever seen anybody get mauled by a jackalope?
I mean, they don't have that much force.
Yeah, they're little bitty.
He goes, I'm kind of surprised at how good these breeds are. I might need to go bring them over to the jackalope racing track over in the Leisure Levy, wager my money on them.
Oh, y'all race them?
Oh, yeah, we race jackalopes.
Oh, that's
what?
I was going to say, while this conversation's going on, I assume the DC is probably going to be higher, but Yaros is going to try to see if he can coax one of the jackalopes either over to him or calm enough for him to approach to try to pick him up.
Yeah, sure. Do animal handling. I have DCs in my head for different outcomes.
Okay, 19.
It's pretty good.
19, you were able to get closer than anybody else here by just being very still and very, very patient. You get within like a foot and a half of one, and you just kind of cross into its like super. And it's like it was mostly ignoring you, and then you got close enough that it kind of stood up on two with its paws and just small rodent creatures kind of eyes on the the far side of their head where they're not focusing. They're just kind of keeping radial, and like you can see he's like scanning their eyes, and you just get just 1 inch too close, and he just bolts to the other side.
Almost got him.
Yeah, you definitely the close. He goes, man, you got the closest anybody I've seen here. You must be good.
I mean, I've been raised around animals, so I mean, not these specifically, but
Yeah, you look like you got some rough hands. You a farm boy?
I mean, I grew up on a family farm for a while, so
I can tell
I know the work.
you can handle some animals pretty well.
Where exactly do y'all keep y'all's farms at? Is this?
Oh, most of us are down over in Capital Shire. There's a couple of small farms further down the Sanchez River. You know, a lot of these creatures don't eat a lot of swamp moss. You know, you got to have enough grass to feed them.
Yeah.
But we come in for this festival. It's a good time.
Good deal.
It's good for the kids.
Maybe sometime if we have some free time, I might break away and go visit and give y'all a hand if I ain't got other things going on.
Yeah, come on by. Is anybody else trying to do anything in this petting zoo?
No, not
Oh,
really.
well, I was gonna go pet the Nutria rats.
Oh yeah, they're big and they're
If
dumb.
I had better luck with the Nutria rats.
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
right up to
they're big
Nutria.
dumb.
I'm just talking to the cows.
Big dumb rat. You're just talking to the
I'm
cows.
just talking to the cows.
Yeah, there's not a cow in there. It's too big.
Oh,
of an
there's no
animal that
cows?
They're scared, but there is a cow on the outside of the fence, like that they have close by.
Yeah, I'm talking
You've
to
like
the cow.
coaxed one to the fence. Yeah,
What's
Scarlett's
up,
gonna
fam?
sit. Scarlett's gonna sit down with the Nutria rats and pet the Nutria rats.
Are you gonna show the Nutria rat to your rat?
Yeah.
Shit. It's
I'm
like
gonna
bringing a
keep-
chihuahua
I'm gonna
to a
keep
Great
Maisie-
Dane.
I'm gonna keep Maisie safe.
Yeah, they just
keep
kind of
these
sniff
safe.
at each other.
Yeah.
All right.
She says,
you
Maisie,
guys,
that's like a big cousin of yours.
you guys all have proficiency with handling everyday common animals, as defined by me and me alone.
So jackalopes, everyday animals, right?
Day.
Everyday.
Try and I'll tell you.
I do it.
So-
I try to handle the animal.
I actually have proficiency for animal handling, so just leave it as normal.
Double proficiency.
So the way I'd like to do this is if you have proficiency in something I gave you, you'll
You
roll.
cut out real hard.
So the way I'd like to do this is if you already have proficiency in something I give you or something that like will overlap, like it's an animal and a common animal, then I'd like you to roll with proficiency and a +2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good bonus, big bubos.
All right. It is now late evening. What do?
I'm gonna say to the group, I'll meet you all back at the base. I'm gonna go see if I can learn some more from the exhibits at the museum.
You're not gonna read more Red Bear books?
No,
More
I'm,
Red Bear comics?
I'm
No?
going to
Oh,
go.
okay.
I'm sorry. There was something there that really struck my fancy, and I'm just trying to go.
Oh, okay.
Look
Wait,
more
where was
into
it? Where was it you were going?
The museum.
Oh. Gotcha.
And I'm gonna head down and turn a corner away from the group.
Yeah. We'll go.
And as soon as I am out of sight, I'm gonna hurry to the bookstore and buy more Red Bear.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I was like,
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I was low key expecting her to go back to the self-defense people.
Yeah.
Like this be the cover for her going back to over
No,
there.
I had it down. I called
Connor,
it.
You
Called
did.
it.
You did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you get to Old Ben's bookstore. He goes, "Oh, hello. You back for some books?"
Yes, I'm here for the Red Bear
Oh, great.
comments you spoke of.
We have a great sale going on with the festival going on. How many you want to get?
I think I only have the first one, so 2 or 3. And do you happen to have any books on like fighting or anything like that?
Well, here, let's see. He hands you issues 2 through 10. Goes, it's a good sale. Here is another silver. This will be a silver total. Normally they're like a silver a piece.
Oh,
Damn, that's a good ass sale.
that's a good sale.
Yeah.
Throwing them out
Nice.
the window.
They're literally getting rid of them.
I'm robbing them with that price.
It's like the trades instead of like the singles.
Yeah.
And he goes, let's see, combat. I have. Well, he kind of flips through another section.
Well, there's the famous novel, "Fuck 'em Up, Knock 'em Down," which is a classic.
Oh my God! I love you.
Fuck 'em up, knock 'em down.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
He goes, I have. Here's a self-defense book.
Hey,
Which is
Connor,
called.
all I gotta say is, Connor, all I gotta say is, I need that.
Need that. Run it, homie.
Classic literature, man.
Nothing to schedule for me to blow your mind.
He goes, are you looking for more self-defense or martial arts, or what's the? What are you looking
Martial
for?
arts sounds interesting.
Sure. Let's see. And he goes through. He goes. Here's intro to Drunken Fist. That is weird, but okay. I don't know what those two words have doing together.
Oh my God.
Here is Way of the Self. Here is. He puts like 3 or 4 of them out. He goes,
So
fancy?
I'm gonna be real with you for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of martial art you feel like exists in your world,
Yeah.
but in
I'm
sticking with the theme of Circle of Stars Druid,
Yeah.
I'm looking for one. Obviously, I would not know what this is, right? But like one that is based on the stars, like the 7 stars or like the 8 stars of heaven style or something. Like I don't know what.
Stars within
Like the way
you.
of the astral self monk.
Yeah, you see that he has one goes star. Okay, let's see. Flipping through and he goes, yeah. Here's one. It's the Way of the Starry Path, and he puts it down. And he goes, I think this one's a lot of like, mind palace building. It's like a Tai Chi sort of book. Basically.
Oh, that could work. That could work.
Tai Chi's just not specifically thing, but it's like about the breathing and like
yeah.
kind of all the things around the martial art instead of
stillness of mind.
Yeah,
Because she was inspired by the self-defense. It's like they seem calm.
Yep.
And relaxed.
So he goes, yeah, all right. For the lot, it'll be 2 silver.
Yeah, you cut out 2 silver, I assume.
2 silver
Total or for that book?
total.
2 silver total. Okay. I'll buy those. Do you have like a bag that can like hide this stuff in? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Like a gift, you know.
Okay, yeah. He just pulls out a plain brown paper
Like
bag.
a gift.
This is
Yes,
plain
thank
brown
you.
paper bag, yeah.
I'm gonna take it and say, give him the silver and say, thank you again, Ben. That was very, very good deal. I might be back.
Or not.
I'm glad that y'all have taken a liking to reading. It does my old heart good.
Yes, thank you. Have a good night.
The 5 of y'all.
I'm gonna put it under my cloak and hurry back to the
5 of y'all.
and then
anything?
go like towards the museum and act like I'm coming from that.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Layers. There's
Do the
layers.
big lap around.
Anybody else do anything? Y'all just heading.
Oh, absolutely! I'm doing something. Yaros,
Yeah.
you seem like I've noticed something. It's not a bad thing. It seems like something quite similar between me and you. You're always wanting to give out a helping hand.
I mean,
What?
it's just that's just kind of what I'm used to,
Any,
go
been doing? Is it because of odd jobs, or is it because like responsibility, or what?
I mean, I guess responsibility would be a pretty fitting word, but I mean, it's just one of those things where, certain seasons, certain things are scarce, and so, kind of, even though like our farm wasn't necessarily right next to anybody else, there was a little bit of a community, in the area, so, when people had extra, they gave out and ended up helping all around. So I mean, that's just kind of how I look at it.
It's crazy how like a lot of the things you're saying is real similar. A lot of things is like totally the fucking opposite of like me, because like I had to do your selflessness comes off of the fact of helping out everybody else. I literally had to make sure what I had to do to make sure that we, like our immediate family, could actually survive. So it's just, I guess it's cool to see from another perspective. Probably, honest, I would say the same mindset, but from a different perspective. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, of course you gotta kind of look out for you and your own, but we were pretty fortunate. We had plenty to go around, so we just kind of made sure it counted for other people that might not have. I mean, we never really. I mean, I never really thought too much about it. That's just kind of the way things were. So,
I have a question. You ever heard of the word parentification?
Damn.
Tasso.
I know. I
no. Hold on. I mean this with all due respect. Man, you've been hitting those books pretty hard. I'm impressed.
Look. It's one of those words that I just found, and I researched a little bit of it, and I think I need to do a little bit more exploration. But remember, so to give you a little bit of context, so as you know, and haven't had the best of life, but I've been like, at one point life was comfortable, things were good. Then things were just bad. And they got real bad. And a lot of stuff was put on me as head of household, kind of say head of household. You want to respect father and everything he does, but it's 100%, I'm helping out, mom's doing what she can, everybody else is doing what, I found that word, and I haven't fully delved into it, but the basis of it is I think I kind of went through that, and I think actually petting the sheep was probably the first time in a long time I felt like a child.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't really know much to say to that. I mean, I'm happy for you for sure. That's definitely something you should keep looking at. I mean,
it's just something that maybe you might have actually thought of. What? Maybe I'm doing a little bit too much, but
you're all right, man. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. I mean, honestly, now I don't know how receptive he might be, but talking to you kind of reminds me a lot of Brand, to be honest. He's been through some things, and he's got a little bit more wisdom, I would say, than we do from experience, and maybe he can help steer you in a little bit better path, or maybe kind of show you the path not to go on. But
believe you me, everything Brand is, I don't want to be. I don't want to be that jaded old man. Do you hear me?
No. I mean, I can certainly appreciate that, but I mean, all I'm trying to say is I think that the two of you have kind of a common experience. I mean, they're different, but I think that the emotions that y'all have about them have been the same at different points, and maybe having that kind of connection can help both of y'all on a little bit better path.
Okay, but how does one even hold a conversation with Brand?
I mean, you gotta be real patient with him. He's been through some stuff. I think he just enjoys his space, but I think he's coming around.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as you leave, we all talk shit, Colton.
I mean, if a conversation actually comes up, I'll bring it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's I definitely wouldn't try to force the issue. I mean, he'll be like those jackals back there and just kind of bolt. But I think
I feel like he'll pour scorpion juice down my damn throat in my sleep if I talk to him too much, man. Just saying.
I mean, to be fair, I think he wouldn't want to waste any of that. But
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, just give it some time and just kind of keep your eye out for it.
But yeah,
I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I'm new to this whole thing as well.
Hey man, it'll all work out, bro. But absolutely.
So yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
You guys have this nice conversation about connecting with each other and connecting with the others in your party. I'll say the way this probably worked is I said, I gotta go. She bolted. Scarlet and KK were like, y'all want to do anything? He goes, them two were like, no, we're going to talk for a while. Y'all go ahead. So it'd be Scarlet and KK. What y'all up to?
Up to no good.
Oh my god.
Hit them with the hard questions.
We could take the pizza back to the bartender.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're taking pizza to a bartender is what I think we're doing.
We're taking pizza to a giant lady.
Oh my god.
That being said,
go.
Brand, what are your plans for the evening?
Now, you just slaughtered some animals. What are you gonna do now?
Is this everybody? Have we established everyone else? Because Brand might tag along with someone.
Vi went to go get the books and went heading back to look inconspicuous and is undetermined of where she's doing late, but presumably going back and reading. Yaros and Tatho have just had a long talk, so we're just kind of at a point where things are splitting up. So KK and Scarlet are going to give pizza to a bartender. It's undetermined how everybody else is going. So does anybody else have plans for late evening other than going back?
I think it's kind of funny if Brand, like, Steve, Yaros, and
like you run into
talking.
them.
Yeah,
like I run into them while they're talking.
Well, it's like you guys would have, like, you knew that everybody else was over there, so you go and everybody else has already left and you just walk up upon them too.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah,
right when
I
that
have a
conversation was
reaction
ending is when Brand walks up.
Yep.
Oh shit! Oh, that's so shit. Hey,
what's going on there, Brand?
What have you been are you okay?
Yeah, totally fine. Absolutely,
Okay.
bro.
So you guys meet close to the park. Would be an appropriate spot.
I was what did you go do again?
Well, oh no, Brand, we didn't get to actually do it. I was gonna like show him some dead animals.
You could show him like your notes, like
Yeah, like drawings of dead
pictures.
animals.
Yeah, no, Brand goes, oh, I'm so glad you asked. And, he like pulls out his notes and he goes, look, this is how you remove the gizzard, and just like starts kind of doing like hand motions and stuff as he shows what he's learned.
Oh yeah, that's a damn.
Talks about anatomy.
Go ahead. What was it?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not part
you're
of
good.
this.
No, yeah, I never really took part in the cleaning and stuff, but I know, I know.
Oh, really? I thought that you would have had more experience with this than I.
I mean, yeah. Well, there was, I'm one of 8, so we kind of all had our own jobs.
I see.
I did a lot of the running around and taking care of a lot of little things here and there, and like Briar's the oldest and by far the strongest, so he was with Dad, hauling the animals to clean them and whatnot. So, but that's good stuff. I mean, looking at the nobody's like, man, you did how many different animals did y'all show?
Everything on land and everything in the sea.
Damn, all you got left is the air, and you got it all covered, huh?
Oh, I got some of those too. He's showing him birds.
I envy the aspect of you being able to know like the countryside and animals. I don't. The stuff I did never really involved animals at all. So.
I mean, your dad's
Yeah.
From what I understand, a world class.
A world class or what, man? I don't know, man. From what I've been hearing as of late, let me stop.
Look, I mean, I've seen people that have trained other people, and they always kind of give them a hard time like that. So I wouldn't take none of that personal. I'm sure he meant it. Just kind of I taught him, so I get to
Fair
joke
enough.
about him.
Fair enough. There's a lot of things that I don't. Let's just say I don't know if I'm in the place to ask mom about. Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know where to find those answers at, and mom might not be the best place.
Why not?
I might get cussed the hell out. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, you know, I mean, like that's a woman's choice. I gotta respect the choice of man that she got. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if she didn't make that choice either. So, I just prefer not to get yelled at by my mom, please.
She's not here, and I don't expect either one of us are gonna go behind your back to go talk to her. I think you're all right. I mean, I know you get
questions while you still can.
Ooh, that hurt.
He just kind of looks over at Tatho.
Maybe. I'll think on it. I don't know.
We all have our own path. Do things in your own time.
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, I think you've had a lot going on the past couple days, so I think it'd be good to sit and kind of, just be with it and let it go from there. Don't kind of push yourself too much to figuring out what to do, and just kind of sit with it for a little bit and just kind of.
Like, to be honest, like I knew some of the stuff, but just figuring out that he learned from another guy, and then figuring out that this behavior of his, so say, has been a long lasting thing, and I'm under the impression that it's just like he just had a run in at that recent time, not that it was a habit beforehand. You know what I mean? So this is all news to me. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that me and my family are close, but that doesn't mean anything about knowing everything about them. Our parents lived, longer than I've been alive before, they had their kids. So there's no way for me to know everything that they were doing or what they were thinking or how they were feeling during it. So, I mean.
Yeah, but then again, I say as being their child, what is it my place to actually know? Like, is it my place to pry?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Like I said,
you're not a child, you're a grown man. You're in the military.
I understand that, but I think that there's still an aspect of respect still that needs to be given.
Sure, and perhaps there is, but you'll never know if you don't ask.
Yeah, don't confuse respect with compliance. Like, just because you respect your parents doesn't mean that you can't have talks with them that might be uncomfortable for you or them. And I mean, push comes to shove, they don't want to have it, and that's fine. But to deny yourself the opportunity before you even try is kind of detrimental.
All right, I think I got somewhere I need to be, and he's gonna immediately briskly walk back to where he was this morning with the courier service, and is gonna see if he can actually try to send some type of correspondence to get to his house.
Yeah,
and
we'll put that in the queue. We're gonna put a pin in
yeah.
that. It is later evening now. You see the street lights have come on. It's rather late. Vi, are you going back and reading? Is that your plan? Or are you trying to do something?
No, I think that's what she was trying to do. I think she was trying to go back to the base.
Cool.
And start reading.
Go back to quarters. Read in secret. Everybody's gone. Vi and Scarlet are going to go give pizza to a bartender.
KK and Scarlet.
KK and Scarlet.
KK.
Tatho's going to the couriers, and he has left Brand and Yaros. What are y'all's plans?
Well, we probably gave him too much advice for one sitting, huh?
I mean, probably, but Brand, I really gotta say, I think you helped him out a lot more than you realize.
Well, I hope so. I'm used to giving people advice. Everyone comes in with an arm cut off and some kind of problem.
Well,
I
I mean,
alligator teeth and some kind of problem.
I might be a little self-centered, but my arm was cut off. I think that I would constitute that as a problem.
Not as much of a problem as you might.
Well, I'm
Most
gonna
of the
say
time they
something.
survive.
Well, I'm gonna say something about you, Brand, that I don't know if a lot of people have told you. You're kind of sounding like an optimist there.
Aw, damn. He
don't
got
get-
you.
I'm gonna
Don't
be
get-
real sad when fucking Yaros dies and that's Edmund driving around. I'm gonna
He's
be
gotta be
real
the first
sad.
one, man. He's gotta
Yar-
be.
Yaro's going around just making friends with everybody, bro.
I'm gonna be depressed.
Yeah, so I'm
Look,
gonna say
he's big family man. He knows how to he connects with people. That's what he does.
Whining us and
I'm
dining
gonna
us.
say
so
that
you
y'all
stupid.
talk into the night until the stars come out, and that's gonna be
Oh,
most of
wow.
your evenings, unless y'all have something else you specifically are trying to do.
Good.
I mean, we got that pizza. It's
Yeah.
getting cold.
Let's go ahead and
the problem. Teeth is getting cold.
we're gonna head to Bloom Wharf real quick.
Here's a real question: did y'all get her the pineapple and ham or the pepperoni?
We brought
No.
we brought her the barbecue pizza, right?
Yeah, the
Ah,
barbecue chicken pizza.
That's right. That's right.
Like it keeping
The
consistent with
spicy
the lore.
stuff.
I was waiting to see if it was gonna be the pineapple one, how Tyler was
Oh,
gonna
man,
have him react.
Wouldn't that be a mix-up?
It's a real coin flip.
100% 50. It's a D4 evens nods.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, Tatho with now with reason in your step, you head to the courier's office, and you could see the gentleman you had talked to before flipping the sign on the outside from open to closed.
Hey, excuse me. I know you're closing. I am so sorry.
Did you finally find a soldier you want to send a letter to?
I don't want to send a letter to a soldier. Is it possible that I could send 2 letters to my parents? I've not had a chance to speak with them because I've joined the army, and I would like to at least send something to them.
So these are going to be letters from a soldier.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you seem like a good kid. Come on. He still puts the clothes, but leaves the door unlocked, and he's like, "All right, come on, walk in." He gives you the parcel and
the
the
trap.
icing pen.
He's a serial killer. Get out!
Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
He goes, "Yeah, I think I can make an exception for a letter from a soldier being free. You go ahead and write your letters."
Okay. He's just going to sit down, but he's strategically going to say the first letter to his father is just going to be, "Hey, Pa, just want to let you know how I'm doing." But especially he's listing how he's doing. The like the people he's around, the team. He will mention to him about the severity of the death roll, but he's alive and he's still kicking.
Okay.
Strategically, he is going to say that only to his father.
Okay.
And that's it. Now, for the mother, he is going to leave out the death roll.
Okay.
Because I think the way I've envisioned this womanly figure, she'd probably come there instantly to be like, "What the fuck?" So we're not gonna say that at all.
Okay.
But there is a strategic set of questions, and Tyler, if you need me to type this out, I will.
Yeah, we'll just say the gist for the viewers on stream, and then when you get your thoughts together, send me.
Yeah. Okay, so for the viewers, I am writing in the letter that I just met. I met a blacksmith that has the same similar design and make of father's swords. Come to find out, with a little bit of talking, I have figured out that it is the man that taught him. He revealed a little bit more information, more than I knew. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, you know, that he was running with a bad crowd. Hence why what happened to him. I dare not ask to say why you chose him, because that is not my place. But I wish to know, do you know who he was dealing with, or who he was running with? And are they necessarily still a threat to the family? Or are they an overall threat to other people? Like, what is actually happening? And I'm gonna just leave it. And if there's any other information that she could tell me, that's it. So basically, I'm not challenging her choice in husband at all. Like, I'm not saying like, you married an ain't shit dude. I'm not trying to say that at all. Just be like, hey, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. With that, we will head to Riverfront.
Hey, and I got to use my little bit of extra knowledge of being able to write a little bit better. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. It might be still incoherent.
Moms would be like, "Who's this dumbass writing this bucket?"
See,
I know my boy done read better than that.
Well, so here's the thing: is like he's learning to write better, but have his parents learned to read better?
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh,
Damn.
What are these strange
damn.
symbols?
I don't know how to read.
Right.
this damn boy don't know how to read. I told this boy to come and fucking see me and talk to me.
You guys head over to Riverfront. The street is popping on Bloom Street.
Yeah.
Woo!
Before we get any place that's too crazy, Scarlett's gonna be like, KK, I'm
Yeah.
glad we're friends.
Yeah, me too.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Let's go see a big lady.
As
Hell
you walk
yeah.
up, you see now that the Bloom Street Queen is now actually on the second floor and using all of the beads that she got yesterday to throw out to other people who are doing just the same shit. It's the same shit this whole week.
Nice.
And
The same routine every night. We get it.
yeah, sometimes the roles are reversed, but there's lots of bits hanging out and lots of beads being thrown on the outside. Let's go see a big lady about a pizza, says Connor.
Hey.
So yeah, y'all walk in. You walk in and to the Goliath lady, and she goes, "Oh, hello. You back? Want more vodka soda?"
We're
Hey,
back when we
Amelia.
got pizza.
Yeah. Thanks for helping us out last night.
You bought my drink. How did I get?
Oh.
we did buy the drinks, but we got you pizza.
Me?
Yeah.
To share.
What kind
You
of
know.
pizza?
It's barbecue chicken.
Oh, interesting. I don't usually get that. I usually get ham and pineapple.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
it's also really good cold. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Duh,
You don't
let
need to heat it or
I shall
anything.
try it. She goes
Cool.
and takes a bite. This is good. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime. How's your night going?
Scarlett's gonna disappear. She's like, "Oh, I gotta go use the restroom or something."
Oh,
Finger
look,
guns.
look at me.
Where are you going?
Oh, look, something to take me away from this conversation.
I'll be back. Don't worry
What
about
is-
it.
Oh no, what is this? The repercussions of my actions?
Well, isn't it that which I must read because I have
It's
some?
it's not the bridge I said I would cross when I got there. Yeah, so she goes, oh, yeah, okay, she go, here, have the drink as thank you. And she hands you a vodka soda.
Yes,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Thanks. No, I can't take this for free. Here, so give her like 5 silver, or just like put it in
Ooh.
a tip jar.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you're very kind.
Yeah, I like it when people help me out. You know, kind of like, I don't know, just people being generous to each other, helping each other out. You know, it's really nice, and I like to make sure that I can encourage that in people.
Duh, I respect that. Well, I hope we have good nights here. And she
Yeah.
goes and starts serving other people, and y'all hang out here for a while into the night. And
Yeah, Scarlett returns.
yeah, y'all talk to her and just kind of shoot the shit for a while. Y'all
It's
kind
like,
of becomes...
why did you ditch me?
I thought that's what you do when. Is this not a thing? Was
No,
I
you can-
supposed to stay?
You can stay here. You
Oh,
just
okay,
made me freak out a
cool.
little bit.
Sorry.
Because you're I don't know if this is
No, I'll
like...
stay next time. It's
Okay.
not. It's no worry about it.
Okay,
Made a
fine.
mistake.
Day has turned into night.
My bad.
Has turned into late night. After everybody's activities, they head back to the room,
Was I the first one back in the room?
For sure. You were sitting there secretly reading.
All right, I'd like to like while no one's there, practice some of the stuff in the book.
Yeah, it's a lot of like stillness of mind, take a breath, hold the pose. It's like somewhere between like Tai Chi and yoga.
And then upon hearing any person coming into the room,
Brand and Yaris would be the first.
Attempt to hurry up and hide, and I assume make a dexterity saving throw to not just fall and eat shit.
Absolutely, go ahead.
If you're cool with that, yeah. Oh, it's a -1. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Nice.
Oh, that's a 3.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, so you're over here like holding a pose on one foot, and you're really practicing stillness of mind, right? You're like taking it somewhat literally, not quite understanding kind of what the idea of the thing is. It's very foreign to you. You're on one foot balancing, and then you hear the knob turn, and you hear, "I'm finally ready to take a nap or go to sleep." And you go, "Oh shit!" And you try to catch yourself, but you try to catch yourself with the foot you're balancing on. Like you're just out of yourself for a second.
Yeah. So I like pick up the foot that I'm standing on,
and you just fall over. And Yaros and Brand,
you guys opening the door, just hear a boom.
Oh shit! You all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
What happened?
I tripped.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I try to hit the book under the bed.
I was gonna say, Yaros, do a perception check.
Oh shit. 22.
Yeah, you see that book. You see that book real good. If you see with a 22, you see that you can identify that it is some sort of like physical motion. Like you can't really tell what it is, but you can tell it's like somewhere in that world.
Yeah.
You saw like an image of a person holding a pose.
I tripped over my shoes.
Yeah. So y'all have that little scene. Totho comes in a little bit later, and then later, even still in the evening, comes KK and Scarlet, and you'll all have a nice slumber when the dragon roars.
No!
Oh no!
We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna head to Tavern Therapy.
Tavern Therapy.
If you enjoyed yourself here, please
smash that follow button.
Yeah, hit the follow button on Twitch.
This is a threat.
I realized pretty in the middle of the stream that
I'll be in your home if you don't.
I think we're at 31 followers. At 50, we have Beignet stream. If you want to catch up and watch everything up to this point, YouTube's the place to go. 100
Subscribe to the YouTube.
subs
This
there.
is another threat.
Gumbo stream. If you want to learn more about the world, I have World Anvil. If you want to keep up with what we're doing, hit over at Twitter. We're going to head into Tavern Therapy, which is the show after the show. So we hope you see you guys there.